There's the cheers.
Oh, I got a cheers
Yeah,
today.
get in there. Let's get in there.
Dylan. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Hungover beers. Welcome to Not for Human Consumption episode The Ocho. The Ocho. Did it? That's
8 in Spanish, you guys.
Yeah, that's 8 in Spanish. I'm sorry, we're from the Southwest, so we speak a lot of Spanglish.
No.
Nope.
Except for Matt.
Nope.
I don't.
It's a podcast about everything.
Everything and nothing.
Like,
And
share,
Dave.
subscribe, please.
Yeah, we've got our
Smash
website.
that like.
Yeah, smash that like.
We've
We've got
smash your mom's ass.
finally got a website up that we're still working on, but it's there. NFHCPodcast.com.
Yep.
We're working on a Patreon, which should be coming up here in a week or two.
I need a PlayStation, you guys.
Yeah, we need a studio PlayStation. What else we got going on? We got our Twitter up. Not
Yep.
really-
NFHC podcast there as well. And NFHCpodcast@gmail.com. Send us hate mails and corrections to
Yeah.
the dumb
Please
shit we say.
corrections. Please correct me. I love it when you do.
We also
Dave's right about everything, so he wants to shred you. And if you're correct about it, he gonna shred you
Anyway,
anyway.
You're gonna end up blocking Dave, basically.
I
You're gonna get
promise
so pissed
you.
at him.
Promise you.
Yep, you'll end up blocking him. Trust me, he won't go away. He won't back down from any argument online. It's
I got a
kind
folder
of annoying.
full of buttholes.
Davis Bay.
How about our
Match
Discord?
my folder full of dicks. Discord's later.
Later, we're gonna have a Discord up too, so when we're recording episodes, you'll be able to chat with us if our fucking internet would work.
Yeah, you guys. So who'd have thought in the middle of the desert in a basement we wouldn't have internet?
Allan moved to the 1770s when he bought this place.
Last night we were talking about like, dude, you live in the wild fucking west. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like some dude with the shit on his boots, like the little Changly motherfuckers.
Spurs?
Yeah, like his Spurs comes walking onto my property and goes, new sheriff around here.
God damn
Let me
it.
see the deed to your house.
You even know where the deed is?
Like, what? What do you mean? Do I really have to listen to you? I guess.
It's like on parchment, folded up inside of a leather pouch.
God
Yeah,
damn,
and then the
dude.
fucking mailman is like some Wells Fargo.
Right in a stagecoach.
Yeah, with a fucking shotgun. And
Yeah, he's got a coach gun. Fuck yeah.
God damn it.
For no reason, it's just
tumbleweeds and shit.
Holy shit,
That was.
man.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, he's from out here, bro.
dude. I learned
grew
that
up
out
out
here
here.
from a Native American.
Nice.
I
That's
can do that.
authentic.
He's like that dude from Police Academy.
Right? Only a little darker skinned.
Triggered.
Oh. But yeah, we got a lot going on.
I have lots of
Pretty cool.
skills.
We're still setting things up, man. We've never launched a podcast before, so
Yeah. believe me
email
when
us
I
and
say-
tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah, nfhcpodcast@gmail.com. You email us, or if you go on our Facebook, you can comment. We post every episode as on our Facebook page, as well as the RSS feed through Apple Core or whatever you get your podcast
We
from.
post it everywhere we can and know of.
So yeah,
And
we
if you,
like,
know, if
we
you
like
know of
feedback.
more, send it.
Spotify's a bunch of dicks, though.
Well, Spotify's going out of business.
Dude, they're gonna
man.
get shut the fuck down.
So
goes
what
all
they
my good
were
playlists.
Spotify, they were playing music that they didn't have the rights to. Is that what was going on with them?
Yes.
And how much are they getting sued for?
2.8 billion.
Jesus, yeah, they're gone,
Billion with a B.
man.
Yeah, I don't know if they can survive it if it goes through.
There's no way.
Oh, 1.6 billion.
1.6 billion. How?
From the last time your internet checked in with this website. Yeah, clear your
It's
cookies.
cash. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like they've been sued before, but never for this amount.
That's a lot of.
I don't.
They also
understand.
admitted
What's the offending artists?
just a ton of them.
all it's record labels.
Oh, shit.
It's like record labels
Wow,
are
I
getting
don't-
together to sue them.
Dude,
How-
it's,
how did I
the
block
record
this
labels
out
were like
completely?
knew it was happening forever, and they're like, we just gotta fucking hold out.
Bide our time.
We're gonna come back strong.
This is how we're gonna make some money this year is by suing motherfuckers because people don't buy music anymore.
The way you didn't hear about this, Dave, is it wasn't on reverb.com about used gear. If the, if the article was on Backpage or Craigslist, you'd be like, can you hear about Spotify, man? I read this article right under this semi-hollow body, man.
No, it's been symbols lately.
Symbols.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like, I was on Backpage, Men Seeking Men.
Not a word about Spotify back there.
Yeah.
No.
He questioned himself when I said, has he ever tasted a man?
I just don't understand how Spotify, where their only purpose is to play music, how they'd fuck up getting licenses correct.
They fucked
or
up a
incorrect.
few years ago, too. Labels were like, why aren't you paying us the proper amount for these plays? But they had, like, I don't know, the shop managers, like receptionists, like making $160K a year. Like
what the
really low-level jobs in the industry. Just
Making bank?
yeah, making bank. So they're not running their shit right.
Oh, that sounds super shady. But I think we are available on Spotify, aren't we? So check us out
I
there.
think our first 2 episodes are.
Yeah, they're slow.
Yeah.
Oh, they're slow too.
way
No,
slow.
oh
Man,
my
I don't even
God.
want people to listen to those.
Yeah,
ones.
this is just, you know what? Fuck Spotify.
Well, all my good playlists though, like
Ooh,
I've spent years with
effort.
You have to have-
I don't want to have to do it again.
Why don't you get Apple Music?
Because I had Spotify already and it worked fine.
Look, Dave.
Pandora. Pandora is way better than Spotify.
Well, the fuck it is.
Yeah.
No, Pandora and Apple Music are fucking interchangeable. They do the same exact fucking
Yeah,
thing.
of
They
course.
Did you
just
say
You're using-
Pandora and Apple Music?
No, well, that must be the Fireball talking. Spotify and Apple Music are interchangeable. They do the same exact thing. One's gray, one's white. That's
One's
the
not
difference.
getting sued for billions of dollars.
Well, there's
so-
that,
And the
we'll
other
see
one
what happens.
pays their artists more.
Again,
or
I
at
don't-
all.
Look, bro, I don't make their business decisions for them. I just pay for the service and listen to the music.
They admitted some guilt too. 'Cause they tried to settle for $50 million.
They tried to.
Yeah,
and
and
they're
they're
like, "Fuck
like,
you!
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
we're
like,
coming after you for
fi-
1.6
Those
billion."
fucking chump change.
They're also
compared to what
going
Joe was.
public in like a week and a half. So
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
know.
What a bad time.
That'll show that. That's when you can see behind the fucking
Because it has
the
to,
curtain.
everything has, all their books have to open up.
Because it's been rumored they've been running themselves like shit forever.
I believe it. I mean, if they
Spotify
can't
is the
even.
Android of the music streaming world.
Cheerleader, get his pom poms.
So, I mean, check this out. Like, if Spotify can't get our RSS feed to update, when we do all the legwork on that, all it's got to do is refresh.
Yep.
And they can't get episodes listed on there. That's fucking dumb.
Yep.
We're probably talking shit and all the episodes are up and working just fine.
Right, and we're doing something wrong. or
Hey,
something.
Dave, why don't you look at your Spotify? And
I think I might be the only one with an internet connection.
they ain't got no internet down here. Oh, holy shit. The lawsuit webpage finally opened.
Yeah.
God damn it, Allan. Why did
Kids
you-
are up there pedaling a bicycle connected to a generator.
Free Falling by Tom Petty.
The music conglomerate that basically owns Tom Petty shit.
Tom Petty's dead.
Oh,
Stevie
yeah,
Nicks.
I did hear about that. That's right. Okay, so that's
Wixen.
coming up. All right.
Wixen, yeah, Wixen Music Group or something like that. They, you hold your fucking phone
I
to
am.
the sky trying to
am.
get signal.
I am.
Oh my god!
Spotify declined to comment.
Of course they did.
Yeah. They're going to fucking tuck their tail and not say shit.
They're from Stockholm, Sweden. I didn't know that. Spotify.
Okay.
Fucking Swedes. We like Swedes.
Yeah, we
It's-
got.
It says they're valued at 19 billion right now, though.
We're not
so-
on Spotify. Period.
Wow.
No, I took care of that. We should be.
Fuck
we're not.
Spotify.
Fucking dumb. Dumb.
So
Blacklisted. They're done.
Yeah,
no
they're
more
like-
Spotify.
They said the C word like twice. So.
What cunt? Cunty cunt face.
Well, that's why we're also listed as explicit because of dumb shit
Hey,
like that.
You know who gets mad at the word cunt? Fucking cunts.
Yeah. That's true. I've never thought of it like that.
Holy shit! You just blew my mind, Dylan.
most people are cunts. A giant percentage of those cunts are men.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, this is not a sexist thing by any
No.
fucking means.
Dudes are way more cunty.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with at least two cunts, probably three cunts,
Probably three.
probably three.
Next week we'll have the list of
What
cunty
the fuck
dudes.
did I do?
Well,
I better be that probably
like-
three.
maybe, maybe not.
Yes.
We all do cunty things.
Oh, I'm a cunt.
No, man.
I'm a huge cunt all
right.
the fucking
I'm
time.
a goddamn
Are
gentleman.
we trying to boost our UK numbers?
Dude,
Yeah,
that-
we're like,
Tried real hard.
dial
it
it
worked.
back a little
It
bit.
fucking
gents.
worked.
It wasn't even the cunt that worked. It was the fucking good day,
Throw the
mate.
ship
Yeah.
on, throw another strip on the Bobby.
Oh my god!
Alan says good day, mate, and we get two
we get-
listeners in
yeah.
Australia.
It must like There must be some algorithm to where if you're speaking local slang, it just goes, y'all like this.
You might like this.
I thought
Check this out.
things were total bullshit until I saw that. Like, somebody's listening somewhere to something.
Yeah. What if it's in the middle of Australia, the Aborigine peoples?
Oh, we love them.
I'm not even talking
Playing
about.
their didgeridoos and shit.
Throwing boomerangs.
I'm not even talking about people listening to the podcast, but there's so many things that I say out loud, and then like the phone sponsors fucking show up, and you're like, I
Yeah.
only fucking talked about that.
It'll, like,
Well,
Big Brother shit.
I've tested that shit. I spent a drunken evening with my roommates testing, like just talking about like obscure things,
And it'll come
then,
up.
and then it's not in the results. It's in your autocomplete.
Yeah, that too.
It pops up in your autocomplete. I'm not even bullshitting. My
weird.
tinfoil hat is on, you guys. That and the Hollow Earth theory.
Oh
Right?
my God.
Yeah.
I'm on board with half of what you just said.
This comedian legit tweeted this last night, and I can't believe you guys are talking about it. It says, Google, we really value your privacy. Twitter, we'd never collect anything. Apple, we secretly encrypt everything on device. Facebook literally gives you an ad for something you dreamt about.
Exactly.
Who said that? Who's the comedian?
Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
I want to give
You
him
got some
some
internet?
cred. That shit's funny.
Marquise Brownie? Brownlee?
Marquez.
Marquise Brownie.
Marquez.
Brownlee.
Brownlee. Okay.
Yeah.
That shit's true as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Gonna go to Guadalupe and have a kuasa.
When I watched that Patton Oswalt Netflix special and he talked about the DNA testing site, and 20 minutes after I was done, I picked my phone back up and it was a fucking ad in my feed for the exact company
Right.
that he mentioned.
Dude.
Right.
He mentioned the company by name.
Yeah.
So it was fucking.
I don't know.
I've never had a reason to search my damn DNA where you spit in a cup and then
Right.
some asshole tells you where you're from.
But like,
Why did I
do we
spit?
Yeah, you spit in a cup.
Why did they make me ejaculate?
I did it wrong.
Holy
Somebody's
shit.
in for a sticky situation.
Yeah, you're supposed to spit into the cup and you just blow a load into it.
What the fuck?
Dave's like, I didn't understand my DNA test, man. This dude came with the fucking red and green Ziploc shit. Just watched me jerk off into a bag and then left.
That was it.
That was it, man.
He was gone. He said I did a great job though.
Like, you need to Yelp that dude and see if he's legit.
Give him 1 star.
There's this guy going around with a bag.
You know what'd be the best?
Asking people to jerk off into it.
Just start a fake company like that, but tell them that they need to send sperm and make the address Dave's house.
Oh, you guys are assholes.
Send your
That's
loads
fucked up.
to Phoenix, Arizona.
I live in Glendale.
Oh,
Well, you just made this a lot easier for people that want to mail a load.
God damn it.
God damn it.
How do you even say your last name? I say it all fucked up on purpose.
Let me hear it. Let me hear you say it.
I just call you Bernier.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Bernier.
Is it Bernier?
that's
Closest?
That's American.
And what is
Bernier?
What are the numbers?
Bernier.
What are the numbers on the outside of your house?
We're gonna dox you.
You're gonna swat my ass?
Yeah. Next.
So
That shit's fucked up, dude.
Indeed, it is.
correct the spelling of your or the pronunciation.
Bernier.
It's Bernier.
Bernier is it's onomatopoeia for gunshot ricochet. Bernier.
That's the sound it
if you're
makes when people
American,
mail you your load.
Bernier. If you're in the north of France, it's Bernier.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you're in the south
Dylan
of
was
France,
right.
Yeah, and if you're in the south of France, it's Bernois.
Ooh, you're fancy as shit, man.
Kind of.
Not to be
Mr.
confused with Benoit, like
Benoit,
Chris
yeah.
Benoit,
Mr.
the
Worldwide.
wrestler.
He's
Or-
drinking
Who
his
is a
fireball shot with the
professional
pinky
wrestler.
up.
Professional opera singer.
Chris Benoit was a professional wrestler that
is he
killed his
French?
wife and his son, and then killed himself.
Yeah.
Is this?
So
Wait. You're not talking about wrestling right now.
gonna sneak
I
it
know
in
you're
any way
fucking
you
not
can.
talking about wrestling right
he's
now.
conditioning us.
Lily
Yeah.
Dallas,
Dude, we're gonna be watching, and you're gonna be like, "Did you know Chris Benoit killed his wife and his son and himself?" Because there's a match on WrestleMania 17 with Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle, and it's a classic.
Nobody gives a
He was one of the greatest professional
terrible.
wrestlers of all
Well, I
time.
remember when I was a skater, when I was a young kid or whatever. Mark Gator, he murdered his wife and ended up in prison. I had one of his skateboards, Vision Gator.
So you're a enabler to
Yeah.
his murdering.
I didn't know.
You're a
fucking 8.
You support murderers.
He got enough royalties off that deck to buy maybe 2 meals that fed
Oh, yeah,
him.
a
That gave
fucking
him the
pack of
calories to
cigarettes.
choke that
choke her
chick.
to fucking death.
Buy a skateboard. It fucking goes to his jail account so he can buy a pack of smokes.
No, it was a big deal. When it happened, they pulled all his decks. He didn't have any more. They weren't selling his shit anymore.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Bummer for you.
When Chris Benoit did that, they erased
Oh,
him from
fuck
the history
you.
of WWE. Like for a
They
while,
stripped him of his fake belt.
they literally
God damn it.
they erased his name from their company for a while, and now they have their WWE network or whatever, and they have pay-per-views with his matches, and it says like a disclaimer in the beginning.
Do they blur him out?
This guy's a fucking murderer.
That'd be funny.
Watch
His
your
matches were
wrist.
too good for them to just be like, "Fuck, they're so good."
They just like superimpose a fucking black circle over his face and like all of his matches.
It's fucked up because his nickname was the Crippler, and he totally just like choked out his fucking wife and kid.
Man,
Yeah, it's fucked up.
this is dark.
But
So dark.
there's a conspiracy that he didn't do it.
Of course there is.
What Vince McMahon wanted
But it was
him out?
actually due to the amount of concussions that he had. His brain was like mush.
People are like, something happened. It's a conspiracy.
Those were fake wrestling concussions.
They have real concussions.
It's not like a Belco experiment concussion.
Dude, we have talked way too much about wrestling in the past couple minutes.
That's
Yeah,
what Dylan fucking does.
Dylan,
He's such a shit.
We're segueing
See-
out of this conversation, and Dylan's like, "What the fuck is superimposed me?"
No, I know what that means because of Adam Sandler.
Oh my God.
That's what I just quoted.
Yeah, he superimposed me, man. And then I heard him walk away, and he under his breath said, "What
superimposed?
a fucking idiot."
That's the goat on the
Talking
roller
goat.
coaster.
That's yeah, dude. I know that. I know like word for word that whole skit. It's stupid.
This son of a bitch literally got us talking wrestling
I know.
around a tape. Oh my God.
I hate him.
It happened.
Fucking.
Well,
Anyway, let's get back on the topic.
Shitty whiskey.
Back on topic of sending loads to Dave.
yes.
Watch wrestling.
4895 West. Fuck. Is that the right
West
numbers?
Fuck Avenue.
I'm just guessing. I don't know
Nope.
people's addresses.
You are so like way off.
Let's SWAT you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's SWAT you right
I
now
have
in
been
this
playing
house.
PUBG lately.
Did you hear about that dude that
I
got
did.
swatted?
It's fucked up. Well, that was years ago,
No,
right?
no, this was
happened
last
like-
week.
Yeah, it was last week.
A guy in LA was arguing online with the guy playing Call of Duty in
like
Tennessee.
In Tennessee, right? I did see that.
but
Yeah.
he sent cops to his house, and the guy was he was doing everything the cops were saying.
Right, and they killed him anyway.
Yep, they killed him anyway.
Saying
And then-
he was-
Father of two, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They said he was
This
reaching
isn't new
for
though.
his waistband.
Swatting has been a thing for years.
yeah,
I know
dude,
that.
not people getting killed.
Nobody. Yeah. Well, no. One guy actually did get killed, like 2 years ago.
Here's the problem.
but that wasn't like.
Well, wait,
Norway
real
or
quick for
something.
people that don't know, swatting is somehow when you're playing games on the internet, people that are tech savvy can find your connection to the server everybody's playing on, track that back down to your address, and call in a threat to your house.
a bomb threat or a.
This one's they said it was a hostage,
hostage situation, yeah.
so the cops were showing up to this guy's house in Tennessee, and the report that the police knew about was he shot his dad in the head and was holding his kid and his wife hostage.
yeah.
And
So
the
cops-
average policeman in Tennessee has an IQ of about 70.
So the cops already show up hot though,
Yeah,
because
hot
they're
as
like
fuck.
a guy's dead and a kid's on a hostage situation. Like,
Yeah,
they're-
but here's the thing with that. What motherfucker that's like just murdered a guy and is holding two people hostage just like calmly open the door
Hey, what's up,
himself?
guy? Yeah, hey, I saw. Yeah,
Like, whoa.
with
And you
Call
gotta
of
think-
Duty in the background, just guns blazing.
so it was at night, so he's probably in his like chilling out at home kind of attire.
Probably a couple
so
beers
as,
deep.
as he was walking to them with his hands up, doing everything they said, his pants started falling, and he just slowly, like out of reaction, tried to pull him up, shot him dead.
And you got to think too, like a bunch of
all
cops,
because of Call
guns,
of fucking Duty.
guns
You play
drawn
that
on
game.
you?
Yeah.
You fucking play that game. You're gonna get swatted.
How do you react though? Like if a bunch of cops just showed up to the house
I-
right now, I'm not gonna fucking be rational. I'm gonna be so like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I'm paying attention though these days. Like if
You could say
if
that
a cop
on-
draws down on me, I'm gonna be like, whoa. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna comply. I'll suck this guy's dick if he tells me to, because I don't want to die.
Hey,
Loads
we
for
know how to
Bernier.
get Dave to suck dick. We just got to stage some shit.
But
Or
you
just
also,
hold me at gunpoint.
it's
I don't
real
want to die.
it's real easy to
Hey,
to
Dylan,
like
just hold me at gunpoint.
Dave likes to be held at gunpoint and made to suck dick.
it's real easy to say how you would react while nothing's
don't
happening. Once the adrenaline's going, and like people go deaf sometimes from adrenaline spikes.
Yeah.
They're just like, "Ooh."
Can't
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like,
blurred vision.
it's really hard to say how you would react when you're just sitting at a table drinking some Fireball with your friends.
My question is with this whole
Good point. But
this whole swatting situation. My question is with it. They're charging this guy for the other dude being killed, but should he be? He didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, but they would never be there unless he did that. And this guy in LA that they caught him 3 days later, he said, I didn't vote. I didn't do it. That's your fault. And then, but he has a past history. He called in a bomb threat to a Call of Duty tournament in an arena.
He's done this shit before.
He swatted.
what a cunt.
He's a piece of shit.
His fucking gamer tag is Swatistic.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so he's known for this. He's been doing it for years.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You would think too that the
So he must be really bad at
I
video
fucking
games.
hate it, but it's a really good gamer name.
It is a good gamer name.
I'll give him that.
But he must be bad at Call of Duty then.
I don't think
He's just a dick.
I think people just have the tech to do it. Like, you have to hook up a bunch of shit to your console, to your computer to see where everybody's packets are going.
He must have like spoofed his phone number too, because like cops in Tennessee getting a fucking phone call from
LA.
From a 323 number or whatever the fuck.
I think spoofing a phone number call using the internet's way easier than tracking the whole IP address of the guy.
Probably.
There's 12 people in a Call of Duty match, 64 in Battlefield, to see exactly the person's.
Yeah, the
Packets,
one IP
the
address and narrowing that IP address down to a fucking exact address.
I had something similar, not similar, but a guy tracking my old house with Ian. We were playing fucking Halo 2 and destroying these dudes all day. And we talked shit to them because they started talking shit to us, and then they DDoS'd me for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So that means that they had your IP address.
Yep.
One more step, they could have had your
My
house address.
actual
Right.
address, yeah.
But this is before
Couldn't get
swatting
on
was
the
a thing.
fucking internet for 6 hours, and the last thing it said is, enjoy your internet, we're fucking you up.
Maybe I'm being swatted right now. They're not swatted, DDoSed right now. That's why I don't have internet.
No,
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, they're like, fuck not human consumption. We're going to fucking DDoS them down.
Yeah.
they go
But here
kill
we
you.
are.
You can't suppress us.
Can't.
Tinfoil hat,
Can't
$39.99.
replace us. Oh, wait.
A lot of people, God damn it. Oh, where's Dave's tiki torches?
I'm sorry, I went right. I meant to go left.
I like those white nationalists with their Polynesian torches.
Right? Yeah,
Fucking
the
assholes.
Polynesian lawn decorations.
What a bunch of dumb dicks.
How many Walmarts did they have to fucking clean out?
I know. There was like 90 of them. They had 90 tiki torches between, like, what the fuck?
And that's not cheap. I think those
No,
things are like
yeah.
$8 a pop.
Yeah, so who's funding them?
I don't know.
So-
We got a Patreon.
a fucked up a fucked up thing about that swatting is Twitch, when people stream their game in their face, and they're much like us. They have a microphone in front of them with the earphones on. They have the game sound and people they're talking to. And then all of a sudden, you've seen on the behind them just SWAT teams taking
Coming
them
in and
down,
tackling
and you're
them
like,
and
they
shit.
don't even know what the fuck's happening because
Yeah.
they're out of.
They're in the game.
Yeah, they're in the game. They're in the headphones. Like the outside world's fucking cut off, and then
Right.
all of a sudden there's
So
a
they
SWAT team in
Bust
your
your door down and tackle you.
It's like the video game equivalent of Allan's VR porn box.
Do you know how fucking
Yeah.
confusing we would be? Confused right now we would be if 6 dudes fully tactical gear stormed those stairs right now.
Well, just because
One of them
literally
fall
not
down
that
that motherfucker.
confused. Literally
Blame
not
us,
that
shoot
confused
somebody.
because you just said. Like if literally that same thing happened right now, I'd be like, "Oh, the SWAT team just stormed us." Like because
you have the
just said
eyes
it.
on it. Me and Dylan,
Yeah.
backs to him.
I'd be like, "It's cool, guys. It's cool. Nothing's happening. You guys both get shot because you do something stupid.
Yeah,
I got
No
dibs
reason-
on your drum set."
Yeah, I already gave you dibs on it earlier.
give him dibs.
What do I get?
Nothing.
This microphone.
Okay.
If Dave liked you, you'd probably get a
Will you,
little bit of
will you
something.
guys will you bury my microphone if the SWAT came in?
Yeah,
Like,
I would.
put my chucks on it.
So there
Put
was,
chucks on your microphone and then pour out a fucking Sprite next to it.
yeah,
While Boys to Men play softly in the background. It's so hot.
your funeral is going to be ridiculous.
I don't want to die, but it's gonna be lit.
It's going to be hilarious. I'll have a little thing that says like press X to pay respects.
Oh my god, dude.
Press X to
So
pay
that's-
respects.
We had that one Call of
Fuck
Duty.
yes.
That one Call of Duty grave scene, like, or funeral scene, it's like press F to pay respect. So now when people die in the gaming community and there's a post about it, you'll just see a thread of F's.
F's.
Whoa.
Because you're paying respects.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool and
It
nerdy,
is.
but goddamn.
Kinda, but then again, it's also like, wow.
So then there was so we get the swatting thing that happened last
So much
week.
for fucking funeral pyres,
and
huh?
the World Health Organization fucking
The WHO?
yeah, they declared
Who?
game addiction a mental disorder
Yeah.
last week.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I read that was gonna happen.
It happened.
Can I?
Wow.
Can I take out disability for that?
That'd be pretty sick.
Like get my doctor to sign off on it, and I claim disability and just sit at home and
Not anymore.
So,
just be with my addiction.
Huh.
check this out. Here are some of the signs to know if you're addicted.
Am I going to be autistic and addicted to video games?
We already know you are.
I think
Oh my
I think that goes
God.
hand in hand.
Says number 1, impaired control over gaming, onset, frequency, intensity, duration, termination, context.
So duration, playing
Yeah.
for like 9 hours straight. Check.
We do
Been there.
that. Check. The intensity of it. Those raids are intense in Destiny.
Yeah, look at my fucking wasted on Destiny. It's 900 fucking hours in 2 years.
Number 2, increasing priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes precedent over other life's interests and
Check.
daily activities.
Check.
Dude,
Continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences.
Check. I've
What's-
been late to work because I'm playing fucking video games.
See, I have that part under control, so I think I'm actually pretty good. But you've been late to work for gaming?
I have gotten not enough sleep, definitely, because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, God damn it, we need to finish
I guess
this.
that's a little bit of it.
So those
Wake
were the
up all
three?
mad.
Well,
Or is
there's more.
but
more
but Matt,
stipulations.
you're still 3 for 4.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're doing all right.
No, you're not getting out of this one, dude.
No, yeah, dude. Like
What's weird, though, is
Hashtag-
like,
out of the 3 of you guys, and don't get me wrong, I play some video games, but out of the 3 of you guys, Matt, you are definitely the gamer.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
out of anybody I know,
Hashtag
you are
pray for Matt.
hashtag the gamer.
I co-managed a World of Warcraft guild with 560 members at the peak.
See, that's cray. I played World of Warcraft.
The co-manager to the co-manager.
Well, Dave, how many hours do you have in War Thunder?
A lot, but a lot of that's just idle time, sitting there letting the camera
So-
idle around the plane. while, you
My
know,
World
but-
of Warcraft
That counts.
slash
but
played.
yeah.
That's bullshit.
On World of Warcraft, in the little chat, you type slash played, and it tells you what you played on that one character. This is one character. It said 5 months
Yeah.
of time.
Well, I've got
On one character.
So it was about a year and a half ago. I reactivated my World of Warcraft account and was playing with some of the dudes I used to play with back in the day for about 3 months. I played. Slash played on, and this was my 3rd level 60 that that was because
Wow.
yeah, way back in the day when
cool.
it was level cap 60. But my
That's forever ago.
my
It's
mage-
110 now.
Yeah, it's 110 now, and that mage is at 110 because I leveled him all the way up
Yeah.
after I got the expansions and stuff. But
Hella mage life.
I had 1 year, 7 months, and a few weeks.
Jesus.
Yeah, on that one mage. I played him since that was the second I created. He was my first character, pretty much.
The more you talk about World of Warcraft, the more people
I wanna
are
play it.
Are turning
incentivized
off, yeah.
to send you loads.
Well,
No.
I guess I'm
No, people will keep listening, but the more you're going to triple your load intake.
Yeah. It's a trade-off.
My other claim to fame on that game is we my PvP team we were in the same bracket as Jonathan Davis's guild, so we used to play against that guild all the time. The dude from Korn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
I don't-
any good? Did you ever play against him?
I'm not sure
Oh.
because he had
Keeps his screen name low key, I'm sure.
no no, but there were multiple people that played that character, that one particular character. He was undead. I was Alliance. He was Horde. So
You know that motherfucker has a solo project now? I'll bet you anything.
Oh,
it
he has a
sounds
bunch.
just like
He has a bunch
Korn.
of them. He's always had a bunch of them.
He doesn't need them.
Well, they take time off. He writes no matter what they're doing. He writes a song a night on a laptop.
He was
or-
better when he was sad.
He still is sad.
No,
man.
he's not.
You probably haven't even heard.
he went
any
the
of their shit
opposite
in forever.
direction of Chester Bennington.
The alive route.
Good for him. Good for Jonathan Davis.
Sure.
Speaking of death and shit, did you see that guy posted the video on YouTube where he was at that Japanese?
Oh, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. He was at a
The older
Japanese
brother of that
suicide
asshole.
Yeah, the
forest.
Suicide Forest. Yeah, he's like, hey, let's go to a place where everybody kills themselves. Where's my fucking stupid hat? Did you see the thing he was wearing on his head?
The fucking Toy Story bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude, I wasn't like blown away that he filmed a dead body because whatever. I was more impressed that Japan has a fucking suicide.
You haven't heard about that
forest.
place before?
No.
What?
Yeah, it's been going for years.
Thanks for listening to my band, bro. We have a song about it, and I wrote all
Right?
the lyrics to
I
it.
don't listen to lyrics.
It was a Viviside song.
That's like forever ago.
But yeah,
Yeah, I heard the guitar player of that band was terrible.
this dumb internet
Probably.
asshole fucking he did that shit and he was trying to be serious about it, but he definitely monetized it and put the fucking guy in the screenshot.
Yeah.
Right.
Filmed him like up close and they like poked at his face and shit. Like
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, something like that.
And
touching
uploaded
him?
it to goddamn YouTube.
Yeah. Cause it's a daily vlog life, bro. Those guys are so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The one younger brother, Jake
but
Paul,
you know
was
what,
a
dude?
Disney guy.
The only time I ever watched PewDiePie is at your house.
No, this isn't that guy.
I
It's
know
the
it
other
isn't,
guy.
but I'm just that guy's annoying. Like I fucking hate that guy. I'm mad that that guy makes so much money off of doing something like that I could have fucking done.
We're doing it right now.
Like, share, subscribe, smash that fucking button.
Smash that like button.
Smash that shit. I'm gonna hit this joint.
But yeah,
Whiskey. It's whiskey.
No, it's me. It's a joint.
Okay. Whatever. You get in there, Jerry Garcia.
I'm more of a Phil Lesh.
oh my god.
So, fucking, it's a new year now.
Yeah, we haven't talked to you guys since last year. Hey!
Fuck you. And that bullshit.
We saw
God
you.
damn it.
We saw you this year.
He's right. He's right, Allan.
God damn it.
Did you do anything fun, Alan, for New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve, I went to my brother-in-law's house and he had a bunch of illegal fireworks.
Fuck yeah.
We were blowing those up.
Like mortars and shit.
Yeah, but like the fucking pro level ones,
Yeah.
dude. They were bad as fuck.
Motars.
Motars. So yeah, we did that and grilled some fucking burgers. Dude, he made burgers that had ground beef, London broil, and brisket all in one patty.
that sounds legit.
Fucking awesome.
God damn.
We did that. Well, what else? I don't think I did anything New Year's Day. I think I slept all day. And then this dude, a couple days ago, my mom's landlord's a fucking bitch, right? She, a week before Christmas, told my parents they needed to move out of their house by Christmas.
What?
Nothing that, yeah.
A week?
A week. She gave her a fucking week's notice, which one is illegal as fuck.
30-day notice.
Yeah, minimum. Even if you're getting evicted, it's 30
I
fucking
think
days.
it's supposed to be
Well, if-
60,
if-
but
if-
they do 30 for
If you do a forced eviction in Maricopa County,
It's 30 days.
well, no, it's 60.
okay.
yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
if they would have
Yeah.
just said "fuck you" and stopped paying rent at that point, like, which I know a week, whatever.
We
but
got 2
like,
fucking months. Eat
yeah,
dicks.
yeah.
So to help them, like, I went over there Thursday, and I had to fucking load a U-Haul with nothing packed, nothing organized, and it was just me and my wife, dude. We moved her whole fucking house by ourselves.
Ew.
Well,
But oh my, dude, we finished.
is
I
that
got-
the same place that where they had the wedding?
No, that's my in-laws.
Oh, okay.
But I got home at 4:00 in the morning.
You know what?
Fuck, that's I'm never moving again. And if I have to, like, if I move out of this house, I'm not taking anything with me. It's all going in the trash.
Gonna burn it. No, dude.
Rebuy everything?
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, dude.
That's how I feel every
flamethrower.
time I move. I'm like, just throw
Just
everything
throw everything
away.
away. I don't want the fucking furniture. I don't even. I'm not move. I'll move the electronics because I could fit that in the bed of a truck.
Yep.
But everything else, trash. Fuck moving.
So it's really.
I'm not helping any of you motherfuckers either. If you need help moving, I'm not doing it. I'm
Oh, I
done.
was just gonna say we would have helped you, but it was really cool you didn't call and ask.
It
for
was
anybody's
last
help.
minute. I don't want to. It's fucking. Look, it's burdensome as fuck to help somebody move. I'm
Friends
not doing
help
it.
friends do
I'm not
things,
doing
though.
it to you. I'm.
God.
I'm looking out for your well-being.
Shit, man.
Hey,
We did it.
I got to
though.
do something with all this core strength.
Yeah.
I would have said no, so it's cool.
I don't blame you. I would have said no. I said no. I had to do it though. It's my parents, poor fucks.
Yeah, when Dylan moved, I was like, I would have helped you. He's like, I don't want to burden it.
I don't want
So
your fucking
now
help.
check this out.
Me and Alan agree on something.
I had to go to work that day, so I helped him move a little bit in the morning. I went to work, and my wife's over there by herself loading this fucking U-Haul. She calls me and goes, "The landlord's here. She's screaming to get the fuck off of her property, and that she's calling the cops."
The cops would have told her to leave
Yeah,
and
I
give
know.
them the
I'm
rest
like-
of their time.
I'm like, why are you guys even like feeding into this? Like, let her call the cops. Like the landlord was threatening my mom like this. She said, I'm going to call the sheriff so they can come over and change the locks. And my mom took that seriously. I'm like, guess what? The sheriff department isn't a locksmith.
Is it the same sheriff that's going to show up to your property?
Yeah.
The fucking Old West guy?
Yeah.
And crowbars beat fucking locks, so it's fuck that. That's my
Yeah.
shit in there. I'm going and get it. I don't give a fuck.
So that's some bullshit. So this
I'm
year,
not gonna hold my shit hostage.
this year has not started off
2018
great.
starting out solid for Allan. How about you,
Oh,
Matt?
we had to do a thing one night for one evening. Oh,
That's the most
poor
it's the
guy.
most energy you've had to exert in quite some time.
Dude, I'm still hurting. I was a fucking mess the next morning.
Huh?
I don't do
Hell
that
a
kind
mess
of shit.
life.
A fucking such a mess.
Did you,
Like,
do,
dude.
did you do anything, Matt?
Oh, for actual New Year's,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go anywhere at all.
Yeah, thanks for not coming by.
I was moody, and you didn't invite me.
Well, you're moody?
I didn't. I guess I didn't. I guess
At least he's honest.
I told your wife.
Was the gravity of that invite to her so strong? You just wanted me to moon into it. Like,
Why were you moody?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like the holidays. They're depressing as shit to me.
Well, neither do I. So that's why I drink heavy and eat mushrooms.
Oh, Allan just awed me.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. I don't
Holidays were
expect
really
you to-
good until my mom passed away fucking tragically. So thanks, Allan.
God, I'm so sorry.
Sit there and stare at that laptop and think about what you
This
did.
podcast is so dark.
Yeah, this is like the darkest episode.
So what I did
ever.
basically was sit there and play 6 hours of the new Zelda on my Switch and hung out with my dog, which was actually kind of good. In like hindsight, I was happy I stayed back with Bishop
Yeah.
because
He doesn't like fireworks.
motherfuckers were blowing shit up from like 6 p.m. until 4 a.m.
Yeah, you just heard it was.
Oh, I
Nonstop.
bet you Bishop was fucking going.
It
that
was
shit's-
Allan. He just admitted to
That
it.
shit sounded like a 2003 Baghdad. It was just fucking going off,
Shock
dude.
it off, baby.
Your fucking neighbors make that apartment complex look like Baghdad anyway.
Oh my god.
Tell you what.
Oh no. There's many sending bobs around
There's
those
so
Wi-Fi networks
many.
around there is all I'm saying.
Walking around barefoot on a cell phone yelling about some like
Yeah,
shit.
they all call home.
Rage Against the Vagine.
Quit it now. Yeah, there's like a tech firm or somebody because they just get
They gotta be.
They
yeah.
come here and
I
they
know,
have
I know.
their places are empty as fuck. There's just sleeping bags and laptops, and then they're all walking around the place at like 5 a.m. calling home or 3 a.m. calling the homeland,
Such a weird
yelling,
fucking apartment
yelling in
complex.
completely different language.
And they never wear shoes.
Call it
The
Bangladesh.
dinners smell really good though.
Yeah.
Why don't they wear
Love that
shoes?
curry.
They never complain about you mixing loud music.
No, they don't.
Do they shit in the street?
No,
Jesus,
that place
Allan.
is nice.
Well, that's a thing in India, man. They like
Who said India?
I. Oh my god. Dude.
You guys are dumb assholes.
Wow.
So yeah, other than that, just drank, hung out with my dog, played the one game. It's pretty tight.
Which I watched him play for a little while the other night.
They're waiting for Cheyenne to finish up some din cooking.
Dan.
Yeah.
Before the Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
That's a big fucking drop the ball for Dylan this
Okay,
week.
record scratch sound. Dylan did not have enough time to do his movie review this
He
week.
has one job.
The best
to do.
movie that we've fucking given him.
He squozed a little bit of time
The best movie
within
besides
like
Top Gun.
a super busy week for him.
He's gonna have double duty next week.
But he was super tired, so he was nodding in and out because he
Yeah, I fell asleep through some pieces of information that were probably helpful for the
Maybe.
story.
Oh,
not falling
fucking
asleep
God.
because of lack of quality in the movie, mind you.
No, I was just tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
So-
I'm going to Utah tomorrow.
super psyched about it. I'm sure.
I'm going to Utah tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
2.8% beer.
You're gonna be able to go there and be a drinking god.
Yes.
Right? You should go to the bars and challenge people to drinking contests.
Just shotgun every
Dude.
beer they give you.
This is the second beer I've had in 7 months, or
it
third
doesn't
beer.
matter.
Oh, yeah.
It's like more than 4%.
That's 9 Utah beers.
Yes.
That's a 12-pack in a can right there, buddy.
Yeah, so my family's from Utah. I would go visit there, and I am an avid consumer of the libations.
Yes.
Libations
spirits.
for everyone.
So going and partying with my dad's friends, which are all heavy drinkers, they thought I was the drinking god. One night in one of the
fair, he
parties,
is.
I drank 33 fucking Coors Lights
At 2.8%.
at 2.8%.
Which is the equivalent of
What?
maybe 15 regular
Right.
Coors
Yeah,
Lights.
it's like a 12 plus.
And I was doing shots of Jameson with that. So they were just like, what the fuck? Because they were all like acclimated to that.
Right. They're used to the fucking low alcohol content.
I had a
beer.
40-minute flight from beers that work to beers that don't.
Why do they do that?
It's
They-
the Mormon
Mormons,
cult.
man.
Yeah, I know, but what do they think is like? Is it gonna make people not drink, or I just don't get what the idea is behind it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get what the idea is behind magical underwear either.
Yeah.
Mormonism on its own is chaos, but they are exerting that chaos onto people that just want to have a fucking beer.
Yeah, like, haven't you ever seen SLC Punk? Like, come on. People like to have fun everywhere.
Where were they
Not-
going? Wyoming to get?
Yeah, you can't buy any alcohol or beer on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, and there's completely dry counties as well where they don't
Yeah,
even
where
sell
they don't
it
sell
even
nothing
at all.
period.
So a lot of people take off and go to other states and load up their trunk, and have some of them have false trunk bottoms
Ooh.
to load it up
because
even
you're not
more?
supposed to bring
Right,
back
across
stuff.
the border, yeah.
You can bring like back one bottle because somebody's going to get somebody a gift of like whiskey from somewhere, like, but not
You're-
a fucking trunk load of it.
It's so funny, like moonshining like that, moonshine running for Coors Light, dude.
right? 4.2%. Oh, it's the good stuff.
They have their own brewer, like Budweiser and Coors have
Yeah.
their own breweries there, so they don't fuck up the rest of the packaging
Yeah,
for the rest
right.
of the state.
Could you imagine if you
Offshoots.
accidentally got a 30-pack of Utah Coors Light
I have.
and you're just like, why? Am
I feel
not
like
getting
that.
drunk?
I feel like that happened to you and I, Allan. The
Oh, with those
Keystones.
that was weird, dude.
We were recording one of the Virulent albums, and Allan, we didn't have a lot of shit to do, just me and him. Everybody else was like busy doing the work. We were just hanging out, and each of us killed an 18-pack and felt fine.
Whoa.
Totally fine. Like,
Did you check the alcohol? Did you check the ABV?
We didn't.
Like-
Well, we didn't really look. We just kept hanging out, talking, drinking.
and then like realize the next day.
and it's not like we had like eaten a bunch of food to like absorb it or anything like that. It was just
Kurtz?
What's that?
A Kurtz?
Yeah, it was at Kurtz.
like, yeah.
And meanwhile, everybody else was like falling down drunk.
Right, because they're
We left
the
two
real
songs off that album because the drum tracks weren't the best for.
Barrett?
Yeah.
What?
Barrett got a little,
Before he went to do his last two tracks, he was passed out in a lawn chair out back.
Damn.
I don't know if he wants that info, but it was hilarious, and it was a few years ago, so fuck it. But
It's fine.
So
those songs sucked anyway, which is why we were recording them last anyway.
Anyway,
So back in my other life, when I was married and I lived in Prescott and all that shit,
That's
we had,
so weird.
I
when he
know,
was a
right?
family man,
I was a family.
Well,
man.
I met him.
had
I met him
stepkids and
after,
everything,
so
yeah.
it literally is like, this is Dave 2.5.
This is jaded as fuck, Dave, man.
But one summer we all chipped in, the in-laws and us and the sister and everybody. We all chipped in and got a houseboat up at Lake Powell, and
He had a polo on and shit.
Were you super proper dad then?
no, absolutely not.
He gets
Well,
home-
no. So I moved up to Prescott. I was making pipes and bongs for a
Oh,
living.
okay.
You know,
Thanks
like,
for
comes home
finishing
from
that
work,
we were
sentence.
blowing
loosens
glass
his
in our
tie.
garage.
Do,
sets his briefcase.
did you
down.
go by David before you got
No,
divorced?
I've always been Dave.
Id.
I don't know.
Dave Id.
I'm Dave.
Well, why is your
I know you're
name
Dave.
David on
Girls
Facebook?
call me David. Everybody else calls me Dave.
Is that why your Facebook profile's David?
No, I made Facebook in like 2006.
Oh, they
you know,
asked for
like-
my real name.
Yeah,
I better
but
give
this
them
was
the
in
real
2006, so I typed in my fucking full name. You know,
Do
like
you want to call me Matthew?
math is with two T's.
name. No, we're just gonna call him by his real
TTs.
first name.
With James.
My titties.
Is that information that we want out on the
We're
internet?
doxing everybody today, man.
Right?
I'll swat the fuck out of you.
But so
Swatistic,
we
dude.
pitched on a houseboat up at Lake Powell, and we also got a little like 18-foot speedboat that we drug behind it. And when you go to Lake Powell with a houseboat, you anchor the fucking thing. So we beached it, and that we hung out on this cool beach for 10 days. And so on the speedboat, we had to go get beers and gas and different sorts
Yeah,
of
it'd be
things.
like your
a couple different
runner.
times. Well, for some reason, when it was my turn, like I had to, pick a spot or whatever, and I was like, oh, let's go to that place we saw dangling rope fucking.
Was it on the Utah side?
And I didn't realize it was on the Utah side. So I bought like 2 days worth of beer, and it was all two.
Those motherfuckers! They put
yeah.
that put the beer on a party lake like that. That's
right.
so fucked
well,
up.
No, but I didn't realize like they were going to the other spot that was on the Arizona side, you know, and getting the real beer. And
Yeah.
I get
pretty
back.
important information. They should have said something.
They should have. I agree. Like
I'm glad you divorced that whole clique of friends.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, I had to.
Going to the lake. Who goes to the lake, Dave?
It was a cool trip, actually.
Alan, no
That
shit.
sounded fun.
In Utah, like if you go to a Chili's or just a regular ass restaurant, and you get a mixed drink, like a margarita, let's say.
Yeah.
They will bring you a margarita fully with the salted rim, and it looks like it's done. But there's a specialty shot glass called a sidecar that hooks onto the side of the pre-mixed drink because the actual mixed drink has no alcohol in it yet.
And you have to do
And
it.
you have to pour the shot in yourself. And it's a half shot at
Why
that.
the fuck would they make you do that?
It's to prove that the bartenders are serving the appropriate amount of alcohol in every drink.
Well, what's stopping them about like pouring some in before you?
They will get fired.
Oh my god!
Like, so in any restaurant situation that does that, you can't get a pre-made drink. Like a Jack and Coke would come with a Coke with fucking Jack
Why do
on the
people
side.
get the fuck out of Utah?
I hate that fucking place. My
There's
whole family's
way
from there.
too much Mormon church influence on the fucking government in Utah.
I'm gonna be working
apparently.
And
nonstop. I'm not worried about it.
there's a air quality issue there in Salt Lake City.
Because it's down like a deep valley.
It's
isn't
called
it?
the inversion. My grandfather was real old ass World War II guys.
Grandpappy.
It's the goddamned inversion. But you go outside and look over the valley and you can't see the bottom of the fucking buildings because it's just pollution is stuck
It
down
just
there.
sits in the valley.
The cold air from like the mountains, the snow covered mountains, just hold the fucking smog down on everybody.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gross. Like there's warnings to not go outside on days.
Nice, yeah. It's
that-
fucking cursed. Get out of there.
That place looks great, but it's fucking gross.
I will give an update when I call in from Utah.
Well, dude, the fucking place was founded by Brigham Young.
Yeah.
And that dude was a creepy son of a bitch. Like, of course the place is going to be a
He
shithole.
just made all that shit up, dude.
Yeah, well, no, that was Joseph Smith.
Right,
Brigham
but he
Young
went
was
with
the
it.
yeah. Well, yeah, he's the guy who actually brought it out west and like exploded it. You know, like Joseph Smith was the crazy one who fucking thought it up.
Reading shit out of the bottom of a
I like
fucking
how you
hat.
can actually go on Google and find scans of the actual court documents proving he's a con artist.
He was he got arrested like 4 times for like.
convicted con artist.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
what they called it something weird back in that day. It wasn't like
Shyster.
yeah, he was a
He's quite the bamboozler.
Yeah, the bamboozler. However.
I'm flabbergasted at this bamboozling.
Exactly.
I'll give him a little bit of my
he
what for, I will.
He did like fucking
He's a
6
real
years
Jim
or
Dandy, he is.
something.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So convicted con artist runs out of fucking ideas, says I'm gonna make a religion, and people buy into that shit.
So good.
Come
though.
on.
Well, that dude that invented Scientology did it to get out of tax. Like,
L.
it was
Ron
basically
Hubbard.
tax evasion.
That guy's just as insane. That's just
Well,
modern day Mormonism.
It went from still to this day, he is the most published author on the planet.
Yeah, he just wrote so much bullshit.
He wrote. They called him the pop sci-fi novels.
Yeah.
They're like 100 pages, 120 pages of just like crazy.
He just kept
bullshit.
pounding them out.
He just fucking spit them out once a week. You know.
He
and
he's
so it
kinda
went from
smart.
that, and then it went to like he tried to do a couple of space operas that didn't really catch on, like big long books, like
Gross.
yeah. Well, and then he did Dianetics. That was like the late.
That
60s,
was the one that
70s.
hit.
Yeah, that was the one that kind of hit. It was like
Uh-huh.
it was a lifestyle book. You know, it's like how to change your life, and like they had this like e-meter thing that like was originally designed to gauge pain in plants. I'm not even kidding you. And then so Dianetics was a thing for a while, and it caught on a little bit, and he made some money. But because it was a for-profit thing, you know, he's writing a book and trying to sell, you know, some bullshit. Like he got taxed on it, you know. So what did he do? He polished it a little bit. Took a couple of years. Bought a fucking boat. bought 4 boats and called it a navy.
Yep.
And wore a fucking captain's
He wore
hat everywhere.
captain's garb.
Everywhere he fucking went, he wore a captain's hat. And like his flagship, which was like, probably a little, it was probably like the Funk Junkies fucking RV. He fucking sailed around the world for like 4 or 5 years and figured out how to turn Dianetics into Scientology.
Yep.
So modern day Tom Cruise is a product of that fucking
There's
guy.
a lot of celebrities in
Oh,
that
John
shit.
Travolta and the girl who just from the King of Queens who like wrote the book and
She's
everything.
out.
Yeah, she's out. Yeah.
That stress test they do, they basically interview celebrities and they're telling like, give us your say it a different way, but basically give us your dirt, let that stress go. And then they take that information and hold it as blackmail for them to keep them in the church.
Oh.
Hey, let's join.
We should just sign Dave up for all the Scientology stuff.
You'll be our Scientology
Oh God, they'll
correspondent.
hate me, dude. They will. I'm the anti-Scientology guy.
I saw a spreadsheet where they have like different ranks and shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
And it's not like a couple, like even a couple dozen. There's like, so I hear the rumor is there's like 80 levels of being a
Yeah.
Scientologist.
At a certain level, they think they get powers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
You
it
get
doesn't matter
powers.
because you can just be like you've got 8 dudes like hanging out behind you that like are trying to get to your level,
Let's
like
be
level
honest
72.
here. The dudes that are so high up know it's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
And they're
part
just
of-
taking advantage of the situation they're
Part
in.
of
Correct.
getting your rank up is giving more money, to
Money,
the church.
yeah, or at least raising it. That's the way they get around is they say that you can drum it up.
Hey,
elsewhere.
you got-
Tom Cruise is a
quick-
god to those people.
Yes.
He is a Scientology
He's
god.
given the most.
Yeah.
Dude, there's that Scientology center in downtown Phoenix. We should get hammered and go take their little their personality test.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
We have to give them some other address, though, because they will bombard.
Yeah.
Bring it. Oh, dude, have you seen my roommates? I'll be like, Dick, for the next 6 weeks, answer the door naked. Be like, okay.
Okay. Let's go take the
Is it-
test all fucking drunk. See
Isn't
what
he?
we get.
Yeah, it's downtown. It's right. It's across the street from like an actual church. It's like the First Friday area. the
Yeah,
Art Walk.
it's off of Roosevelt.
What
I
if one
think.
of us take this arbitrary test and we're like super high ranked?
No, it doesn't happen that way.
Yeah,
this is just to get you.
No, yeah,
in.
you ain't getting a super high rank
Oh.
until you give them like $1 million.
Damn it.
They try to. They have the low level people that aren't celebrities, but you still have to give a percentage of your overall yearly
Your
income.
income.
There's only like 48,000 people left in that church,
Wow.
but they.
That's weird. You picked 48,000 as the number.
Well, I mean that's what it is.
Is it?
He
Yeah.
he
Did you know
researches
that
stuff. Notes, Dave.
only 48,000, according to Jehovah's Witnesses, only 48,000 people are going to get into heaven?
Oh, I know. Well, that's why I was always wondering whether they're advertising.
I know, right?
You want me to take your spot?
You have a finite number of people that can get in. Why are you at my door
So it's
asking
the,
me to
it's the
join?
same thing as born again Christians and Catholics. All right, Catholics are all like hardcore. You got to do this, that, and the other thing. And born again Christians are like, oh, make $1 million, you'd be fine.
Hey, you guys join Scientology. I'll join the Mormons in Utah, and we'll get back together and discuss what we found.
And then we'll have lightsaber fights.
Use
We'll
the
see.
Force.
We'll see which one of us is going to heaven.
Sounds like a fighting game idea. Dude, no, Adult Swim made a fighting game.
Oh yeah, well you could be Jesus or Santa
Versus
Claus
Muhammad.
or yeah, you could be all kinds of fucking people. But yeah, Jesus versus Muhammad.
that was
good.
forever ago.
Yeah, no,
before
I remember
was like
that.
whoever made that's probably
that was like
scared.
newgrounds.com time. Like,
They're probably scared that they drew Muhammad.
well, sure.
That was before
Charlie
all, like,
Hebdo
the-
and all that. Yeah.
It was before Al Qaeda.
That was like 10 years before that shit. So Dave seems pretty mad now. So I think we should introduce my brand new segment of what makes Dave mad this week.
Here we go.
What makes Dave mad this week? What makes Dave mad this week?
Good.
What makes Dave mad this week?
You're such a piece of shit. You get your own theme song.
Fuck yeah, I love it.
Dave mad this
I ain't got nothing to do with this segment either.
What makes Dave mad this week?
Religion.
Thanks, alcohol. No, it's actually not. This one is more vaccine stuff.
Yeah.
Dave's favorite avocado slanging, curly haired,
David Avocado Wolf.
salty
This guy.
water needs to be salty to stay on our bones and the earth.
And the earth.
Has a new vaccine idea.
Oh, please tell us, Dave.
It's coming. Here it comes.
He has
is
my
it?
name. That's
Oh.
not fair.
So this one right here?
God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Americans are angry, right? It's like it's a cultural thing. It's volatile. Yeah. So Dr. Hitt is the 80s, and I'd be watching. I'd be outside the door watching, and be like, okay, yeah, understand why you think that, yeah, okay, like that. Then he'd be like, in his deep gravelly voice, are you ready to try alternative treatments and alternative medicine? You ready to do that? I mean, they'd be finally exhausted from all their unloading all their toxicity, and then they go, yeah. He'd be like, okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to have you drink some water, and then we're going to take your urine, and we're going to give you a urine vaccine.
Oh, the fuck?
A urine vaccine.
Urine vaccine, Dave.
Right, which is, by the way, the most powerful vaccine of all.
They're vaccinating themselves with their own fucking
cancer.
urine?
It's the most powerful
yourself with your first
vaccine,
clear
dude.
urine each day, the midstream of it each day, as we did at Dr. Hitt's clinic under medical supervision. You don't have to do medical supervision. The way what we did is we teach people how to do it so they could do it at home. And the first clear, right? Because most of the urine, you don't want that. It's waste, so you want to get that out and drink a lot of water until it comes out clear. That mid-clear stream, what you're doing is you're taking all of those antigens, or it's antigens, I think, is the response to the antibodies that come out in your urine, and then as soon as you inject that back into you, especially it's in your fat tissue, it has to go into your fat tissue. God. You're like in your butt. What happens is your body goes, oh, that's what you're doing. It tightens the feedback loop. So your body's processing all the food and all everything else and dealing with the cancer, and it's trying to uncode the cancer. And then all of a sudden next week the cancer changes its coding, and your body goes, wait, what happened?
The cancer changes its coding, Dave.
And it's trying to uncode it again. It takes a week, and then it can't fight it effectively because the coding is changing, the viral coding. The urine vaccine tightens
I'm gonna have to start taking
videos. So all of a sudden your body goes, oh, we know what the problem is, because the antigens are immediately reintroduced back into your body. Right? Oh. They've been sloughed off by your urine, bring it back in. All of a sudden your body goes, we got the problem, we understand it. And that can keep someone alive, as we found out, and that's my research with Dr. Hitt. If somebody has a terminal cancer and they're urine vaccinating once a day, they will live on.
Wow.
They will live on.
No way. No one's talking about that.
No one's talking about it.
No one's talking about injecting themselves with their own fucking urine.
So it's after you drink yourself to you overhydrate, which is actually dangerous too. Pissing clear is not good.
No.
It has to be a little bit pale. Much like the tasty Coors.
So your body is fucking dumb then, because you piss out all this goodness.
Yeah, you piss. Yeah. I mean, we didn't evolve that way to urinate. Who intravenously? Is it IV or is it subcutaneous?
Every time you flush
he said it to his fat cells. So subcutaneously, he's injecting his own urine into his fat cells.
In his ass.
That motherfucker's not doing that.
No, nobody's fucking doing that. I don't care who Dr. Hitt.
So check this out. I saw this clip and I was like, this will make Dave mad this week.
It did. It sure fucking did.
So I Googled the fuck out of this, and I can't find a Dr. Hitt. I can't find anything about
I knew that. Papers? I fucking knew that, and you didn't even have to say it. That's bullshit.
I can't find this.
That's David fucking Wolf for you.
Yeah, the clinic in Tijuana where they do it from. I can't find anybody talking about the benefits of injecting your own piss into your own ass.
See, and like the beginning of Waterworld wasn't bad enough. Now I got to think about injecting it. Like,
you know how many people listen to him and take his shit seriously?
His net worth is $50 million.
That is scary shit.
Is he just the greatest troll of all time?
It's gotta be.
But now it seems dangerous. Like, you could tell people all day that the male energy from the center of the sun, that is the chocolate of the cacao for the sacred heart.
Cacao.
You could fucking say that all day, and you're like, that's not hurting anybody. But injecting your own piss into your own butt,
to collect urine into a syringe and pump it back into their ass.
So that was a 3-minute excerpt of like a 25-minute interview, but he
just keeps going.
He says he deals with people that get hurt from vaccines, and some people do, but more people get hurt by fucking peanuts.
Sure.
Let's be honest. Everybody has a reaction to something. Every now and then
somebody will have an adverse reaction to a vaccine. I'm not discounting that.
Yeah.
And yes, mercury is scary, even though because you're dumb, you don't realize that Thermosil is different than fucking actual Heavy Metal Mercury.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say, it's
sorry.
different.
It's completely fucking different. And I get it, though, still. Like, I get it. This is, like, borderline neglect. Like, this is negligent. Like, this is...
There's got to be some medical malpractice.
All right.
Hey, Dave, will you try it, though?
Hey, can you
Will
make
you
an
inject
outro song?
one urine into your butt?
That's what made Dave mad this
One
week.
like equals one urine, you guys, on the Facebook page.
We get a. How about we post the episode? If it gets 100 likes, Dave injects piss. Into his
100
ass.
likes equals one urine.
Oh God!
But the weird thing
No,
is,
I'm not agreeing to that. Fuck you. I don't-
Dude, I'm gonna pay $1,000 to sponsor that post.
holy shit,
It's gonna show up to 400,000 people.
you're going to get that Utah money. Might
We'll
as well.
get you. I'll get you a clean syringe.
Yeah, Allan has access to all the actual, like, fully sterile, legit
No.
stuff.
Hey, maybe.
Vehemently no. I do not agree
Do you think
to
other
this.
people's piss could be beneficial? Like if I pissed,
You,
Yeah.
yeah, whose
And
piss
we-
do you
we
want?
put
It's
your
supposed
piss
to
in
be your
you?
own.
It's, yeah,
but what if my
we can-
piss has some fucking better stuff in it because I'm younger and healthier and more fit?
For fuck's sake. It's not how it works. It has to do with pH balance and acidity.
So
and
there's some more
Don't shit on my
information. There's some more.
it's easy, though.
There's some more information. That's a 3-minute excerpt of like a 25-minute interview. Where
Did you watch all 25 minutes of that?
yes, and
You
it felt
poor thing.
way more.
Dude, are we
dumb
gonna get
from it.
sued
No.
No,
by
we
this
talked
guy
over it.
for
We
like
reviewed it.
Maddox suing your buddy over there?
Luckily,
Matt, oh, dude, don't get me started on that.
I'm not defaming him. I'm just posting what he said, and you can say it's wrong.
I'm defaming him. Fuck David Wolf.
Fair use.
He's gonna sue Dave.
well, check this out. This interview.
Yeah, I'm really mad. The thing that makes me the most mad about it is he has my name. He's making Dave's like look bad.
Daves are not notoriously known for being cool. So.
yeah, dude. There's so many
don't give a shit
dumb
about
dick Daves
cool.
out there.
He's not right. Like that's my thing about
You're
it
not
being
right half the time either.
accuracy is my thing.
Accuracy. Yeah, super accurate Dave over there.
Accuracy by
We're
volume.
gonna fact check a lot of your statements.
We're gonna piss in his butt.
Yeah, I want to. Dude, can I really? I want to piss in your butt.
Well, that's a different story. Injecting urine into my fatty tissue? No.
I'll let a dude piss in my ass. He ain't injecting your urine in my fatty tissue, you son of a bitch.
What I don't understand is
Don't
the piss
judge my
is
lifestyle.
the piss is already in you, and it's already
Yeah, so
been
what-
existing in your system
Yeah,
forever.
So why didn't it just absorb the good stuff
It's
while
when
it's
it
in your
hits
fucking kidneys?
the oxygen. It.
Oh yeah, so like
Oh, it oxidizes.
I've
I'm
tried to say
creating
this.
more info for him.
I've tried to say this part 3 times, and I've gotten talked over.
Do it.
3 minutes was that clip of a 25-minute interview, and he's saying oxidation is what kills everything. It kills polio when oxygen hits it. He's talking about when you take anything outside of the human body, when oxygen hits it, it kills it. That's true of anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's semen, blood, fucking white blood cells. It's oxygen hits anything and it fucking kills it when it's outside of a fucking closed system. But he's saying that as like that's the nuke he can drop on the vaccination
Oxygen.
campaign. It's fucking frustrating, and
He talks out of his ass.
Dylan is right. We need an outro from this segment of That's What Made Dave Mad this week. 'Cause Dave blew up, dude.
It did exactly what you hoped for.
My heart, I'm literally like,
I know.
my heart rate's up a little bit.
Dude,
Like,
I have a really good idea. Let's get you a Fitbit, and during the segment,
all right, I'm down with that.
I want to see what your heart rate goes to.
Holy
No,
shit.
Patreon, I want an Apple Watch.
Dave, the Patreon isn't so you can buy yourself
No,
cool
first
shit.
PlayStation 4, then Apple Watch,
He's
right?
flossing from just Patreon shit. He has cooler stuff than us.
We need a
Like,
not for human consumption Lamborghini. it's for the show only. It's
gonna be a Dave Bergini at this point.
Dave
He's getting all
Bergini?
our shit.
Oh.
I just want Patreon to help pay for hosting and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A
we need you
PS4
guys-
would be cool. I'm
We
just
get some
saying.
merch. Get you guys some shirts.
Maybe
and
our
shit.
internet will work.
Oh, we have a t-shirt
Still
idea. The Dad Beard Dave. Picture of his face, picture of an old vintage beer can. Tasteful. Vintage color, hipster color shirts.
We should totally get those going.
A fine Pilsner Dave.
Yeah, a past your prime Pilsner.
Past your product.
So that's my new segment, and I think it went over.
Fairly well, yeah. You pissed me right the fuck off. So if that's if that was the goal, nail on fucking head.
I have a bonus version of it, or we can just talk about Alex Jones's Star Wars: The Last Jedi review.
I want to hear this.
I do want to hear it.
I found the best part, and then he just starts going on about shit, and I just faded it out because he just he's crazy, just vomit words.
Do you remember the first time you ever saw Alex Jones?
Dude, so I'm a graphic designer by trade. It's a very lonely job of just sitting there for 9 hours with nobody talking to me. So I run out of music to listen to. I run out of podcasts to listen to. And that motherfucker streams garbage all day long for 24 hours at a clip. So I've listened. This is the first time admitting this in public.
Here we go.
I've listened to thousands of hours of Alex Jones. Oh, no. And I can see how people of lesser intellect can get tricked into it because he starts talking about the shit and then like the low ominous synth comes in.
Right.
It just sounds so serious and you're like,
the salt of the earth.
Goddamn George Soros, motherfucker, son of a bitch. Like, I see how it happens. It almost got me a few times, I think, and like when I was tired. Like a late rating night.
When you're in a vulnerable mental state, he starts getting in there.
That's dangerous, man.
Life?
What's that?
Do you ever see that movie Waking Life?
I have, but I would need a refresher.
Well, I mean, there's no plot whatsoever. It was done in the style of it's all cell shaded. Basically, they shot it like a regular movie, but then they cell shaded.
Is that the one with Keanu Reeves?
No, that's the other one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that came afterwards.
That's a good one.
What was that called?
A Scanner Darkly.
Yeah, Scanner Darkly.
That movie's rad.
Same visual effects department did that movie, but this Waking Life was about Mitch, the guy from Dazed and Confused. You know, the baseball player kid. Yeah. He, spoiler alert for a fucking 20-year-old movie, basically dies, and he's living his waking life. You know, you're the brain activity for 7 to 12 minutes or whatever. You're in a dream state. It's like a whole nother life, blah, blah, blah. But his whole other life was just random celebrities having fucking existential conversations about like death and sex and shit like that.
This movie sounds fucking weird.
It's way weird. There's no plot whatsoever. Like Ethan Hawke and some other blonde girl he was banging at the time having a fucking conversation about like dying, you know. But
it sounds awful.
It's actually not, well, there's this scene where Alex Jones is driving.
He's in it?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to find that
clip.
clip.
1993 or 1994, something like that. Anyway, so he's driving around in a old timey 60s 70s like Impala, right? With like a bunch of campaign logo stuff, like somebody was running for office back in the 70s or something, and he's got these big loudspeakers, and he's just driving around him in this fucking car, talking into the megaphone, and it's blasting out. It's about you can't fight City Hall, and like he's just getting more and more angry, getting worked up, and because it's drawn, you know, cell shaded like that, like, you know, Scanner Darkly was or whatever, they can do all kinds of crazy shit. So he's just like turning purple and red, and then he grows horns, and like it's a really cool fucking like. And I was like, wow, this guy's fucking cool. And then 5, 8, 10 years later, I realized that this guy's a fucking idiot. And like I thought that one thing that he did was cool, and then that, like he was gonna fade into obscurity, but no, now
he's bigger than ever.
Now he's big.
He makes millions of dollars.
I know.
Has warehouses of
what's the movie called?
Waking Life.
He has millions of dollars selling fake fucking snake oil bullshit of men's vitality.
Yeah, his super vitality shit. Look at that fat fucking piece of shit with his 3 chins.
Did you see his before and after pictures?
Yes,
I did. It was the same. He just got a tan.
It's fucking terrible.
The dude's probably a genius. He probably
he's a psychological genius.
He probably knows it's bullshit, but he knows he's making millions.
He can
psychological
pander to those
genius,
and it's easy.
He's preying on the idiots that I hate.
Smart people with a conscience just die poor.
Correct.
God damn it.
That's why I'm poor.
That was deep as fuck.
Bro, I'm philosophomat.
You guys want to hear this clip?
Matt?
Oh yeah, so are you ready for his Last Jedi review?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know, man.
It's really good.
So it's the death of good cinema that's got Hollywood down 20% this year, 30% over the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's not the internet.
Previous, that's 50% in the last couple decades. Their worst year ever this year. This new film, if you could call it that, The Last Jedi, is like the last Star Wars movie I think I can ever watch, because it's like Russian roulette to go see this. And it had some great graphics and some fun stuff in it, but subjecting myself and my children to every bad guy being a man, and all of the commanders being women, like 7 deep. Like, this commander dies, so it's this woman, and then it's this woman, and they go, the chain of command, it goes to this woman, and the chain of command, and it's all about women are in the chain of command. Beat me over the head. Beat me over the head. I mean, I get, like, you know, don't have stereotypes. Show the women see in power purple positions, hair, as if that hasn't happened throughout history. From Cleopatra to Joan of Arc, you name it. I'm a lot of times in bad roles. You know, Margaret Sanger. The list goes on and on. Queen Elizabeth II, you know, known admitted Nazi howling Hitler, but that's okay, according to everybody, because she's liberal. But this is just the beating you over the head to patronize women and to show them in SWAT team uniforms running around and to be the police and to be in charge, and the men are a bunch of idiots that have to be put in line. And it just goes on and on. And then poor Carrie Fisher, who you could see her tweets and videos before she died. And that was during the filming. She died right at the end of filming. She died right as it ended. She flew back. I'm not saying it's a star murder or anything, but we know in Hollywood sometimes when they think you're finally done, if you die right after your last record, your last movie, then it triples or quadruples your portfolio. But she just completed it perfectly, flying back, I guess celebrating or whatever, and had a bunch of different drugs in her systems and things. I'm very sad for her. Thought she played the goddess archetype very, very well, did a great job in the first films, had a long life, a lot of substance problems. A lot of us have been affected by that or had family that is, so I don't put her down. But it was like watching an under the bridge dweller, like we have near the office, so I try to bring food and stuff, who she looked like basically an old lizard that lived under a bridge or something. That could hardly talk. And then she's blown out into space. It doesn't freeze to death in instant seconds or anything. Science is suspended, and I know it's fantasy. And then she Mary Poppins flies back into the spaceship. Okay? I mean, and all these new films, like Communist China always saves us in every movie, whether it's The Martian with Matt Damon or whether it's Arrival, the communist president who's unelected always saves America because our rockets can't boost or we can't talk to the aliens. You know, because China, communist China, has just bought up.
He's talking about The Arrival.
Hollywood studios. They bought controlling interest in almost all. So now he starts going off about 5 of the big 6 right now. They're trying to buy up some of the other ones too. And just like Trump just cut taxes from 40%
he just starts
to 15,
throwing words out. That's all fucked up.
China has that for corporate income tax, so our money will come back. China just said, you know what, we're going to zero. Screw you, America. Your company stay here. They pay no tax.
He just starts He just vomits words out. He's like, oh yeah, China. People don't like China.
Income taxes.
Fucking
what do you got to say about Firefly?
I don't know that, but he called Carrie Fisher an old lizard.
An old lizard that lives under a bridge. What?
Which, by the way, the one that lives by our studio, brother, I'll give him some food and some money sometimes.
You're such a good guy.
So yeah, that's his Star Wars review. Wasn't it great?
He's putting in this like narrative that Star Wars put women in command to make men look stupid.
Man, we're gonna need another segment of cheering Dave up.
Ignore Mon Martha from the fucking original Mon Mothra.
Look how upset he is.
I think I added like a Godzilla fucking villain
you
name.
You double-decker Dave with upsetting things, and he's just sitting over.
Nailed it.
Oh man,
So,
he's fucking.
I was
not
pissed
happy.
off and uppity about that David Wolf thing, and then
This just made you lose humanity. Fucking hope.
He's just
Well,
not happy.
That was a serious sound. So yeah, I stun locked him.
you did. I'm kind of drunk too, so
I can't believe that. And people, you know, there's some motherfucker that listened to that and went, "He's goddamn right. He is right."
Star Wars since the 70s has had a strong female cast members.
Princess Leia is a fucking princess.
Well, the one chick was the leader, Mon Mothra.
Yeah.
She led the attack of the Battle of Yasmin.
Yes.
Yavin.
Because Dave has just turned to correcting us.
I'm stewing. I'm sorry.
Hey, so remember last week when we were talking about how Dave comes into other conversations previously hot, and he just starts. If you say something wrong, he's
so he wants to.
This is real life.
He wants to be typing so fast with a lot of caps right now.
With thumbs of fury right now.
We need to give him a keyboard that's not plugged into anything.
Dave has the hardest working autocorrect in history.
Goddamn right. I can't spell.
So that I might have went too far this week.
No, that was good.
Wanted to
that's
get
good content. You fucking got me riled up. That's for fucking.
I wanted
sure.
to get the Star Wars one in though, because it's like the further it gets away from the release, it's a little less relevant as it goes.
Yeah.
But that fucking killed.
Alex Jones, man.
So on one level, I kind of respect him. He was gonna go interview somebody that he knew didn't like his site and his shit. So in a weird fat guy intimidating thing, he took his shirt off and just ate a plate of meat as they interviewed him.
What?
With his bare fucking hands.
What the fuck?
There's
What the fuck?
like aggressively chewing and answering their questions.
just cooked meat.
Yeah.
Bare. Oh,
At least it was cooked.
Dude,
Wow.
and in his custody case for his wife.
Oh, this is good stuff. I know.
But
about
he
some of
couldn't
this.
remember facts about his kids, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I ate a big bowl of chili before I came here."
That's like Hulk Hogan's excuse for not being able to fuck very long because he had too much pasta.
I went,
I ate like a pig. I can't believe I ate like a pig.
oh yeah, he says pig. I was hoping he was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't perform well, brother."
Oh, brother.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan has a sex tape, and it's fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Conditioning.
It took down Gawker though.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dylan.
That's
I know.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot all
It did
about
take down
that.
Gawker. Yeah.
It fucking ruined an entire corporation because he
Indeed it
sued
did.
them back from leaking his sex tape.
Yeah, they're the ones that leaked it, and he went in and sued them to oblivion. Isn't that what happened?
which is
Gawker was the thing until about 6 months ago.
Who are you guys talking about?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
Where's
Hogan.
he from?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
inside of your
Wrestling,
anus.
I think.
God damn you, Dylan.
Yeah.
No.
I infiltrated
Nah,
you
he was
weeks
in,
ago.
he was in an 80s band.
Hulk Hogan and the wrestling boot band.
Check out the Pythons, baby. What you think of that? That song sucks, Dylan. I cut it off so early on that episode.
I killed it immediately.
I was totally fine. The song did suck. It's because bands took forever to get back to us.
Yeah, we have good selection now.
Yeah, we have backup songs
We have
now, so we
backup
don't
for
have to
backup.
we don't have to play
Yeah,
garbage.
dude, permission from all kind of folks.
Now I don't have to play Macho Man's rap album now.
Thank
That's
God.
our fallback.
Yeah, we like playing music at the end of the episode, and
do,
it's usually bands that we enjoy ourselves. But if you want to submit your shit,
Yeah.
email us. We'll play it.
NFHCPodcast@gmail.com.
That's
Disclaimer:
Did I
we'll
get that
play
right?
it if we like it. If we don't like
Yeah,
it,
if we like it,
we'll
we'll shred
review it.
If we don't like it, we'll shred it.
Yeah, we will review music too. Send it our way.
I don't want to do that.
So speaking of some lawsuit shit, have you guys heard that there's a major corporation collecting everybody to sue the FCC over net neutrality?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah, I did read a bit about that.
It's fucking awesome. So there's a major trade group, these Lagunitas, Indian Pale Ales are destroying words as they exit my mouth. But a major trade group representing Facebook, Google, Netflix, and dozens of other tech firms are suing the FCC 100% over the net neutrality regulation.
That shit won't even go into effect. I'm calling
They
it
can't-
right
I
now.
hope not.
Calling
Well,
it right now. But what they're doing
They
right
have
now
to-
is collecting like ridiculous amounts of data right now because it's like the Wild West at the moment.
Yeah. They have to wait until they post how it's going to be.
Right.
Before the lawsuit can actually the lawsuits, they know they're getting
So
sued,
they gotta see the legislation.
but then they're going to like fine tune it.
Got to pass the bill if you want to see what's in it.
So the sue is definitely happening, but I thought that was pretty cool because these are all the people that actually have something to lose from it, and they're against it too.
Quote unquote. These are the people that the politicians say are like for, and they're not.
Yeah, the official. The new FCC rules must officially be published before it can like get fine tuned.
But so right now, like all this, the information collecting that is, whatever, crazy to talk about, but obviously happening in some capacity is right now. Who knows what the fuck's going on?
Do you think we'll see the end of the FCC in our lifetime?
No.
You don't think they can just crush it out of existence?
No, man. Like, I mean, as depraved as society is, like, they fed Christians to the lions in Rome for 100 years before, like we got a lot more time. Like,
well, they do a couple good things by putting fucking basically governors on electronic devices so your phone just doesn't get bashed by fucking every signal out there.
Right.
So like that's...
But right now though, like, because we're in this quasi gray area of, the shit got passed. We're still drafting the legislation. So who knows what the fuck they're doing right now? Like,
that's why they're saying the sue is going through regardless.
Right.
They're waiting till the final rules are published, and
because
they
have
like,
to.
Motherfuck you. I'm trying to find like
I just want my dick pics to go to good use. Like and if somebody gets a hold of them, somebody gets a hold of them.
Dude, you want to see a really, really, really good dick pic?
You got a dick pic?
Wow.
Is it?
Who sent it to you?
Did you fucking shave? Can I find it now?
No, I found it on the internet.
You're looking up dick pics.
No, it's not like that. So last night...
It doesn't sound like it.
Last night we played a show at Club Red for, our friend Bobby who passed away. It was a good time. A bunch of old friends.
Cool.
It was a really nice show.
It was very nice.
Somehow along the way, the man with two penises came up in conversation.
Oh, yes.
Which, disclaimer... This may not be real that I recently discovered today when looking up stuff. So I don't know. I haven't got to dig that deep because there's no fucking internet here.
Still.
Had to take screenshots before I got here. So here's a man. We'll post the link to the Reddit that has the pictures in it, but this is the man with two dicks.
Yeah, see, I swear that he said that's real. Like, he went somewhere.
Why is one circumcised and the other not?
That's a good question.
Or is his foreskin just rolled back because he's got a hard-on in one and not the other? What the fuck?
Pretty impressive, right?
Looks real to me.
Well, everything's double the cost, dude. 2 circumcisions if one's get two pills of Viagra.
That's another thing I heard about this guy. Like porn producers were gonna pay him big bucks.
Well, what about the girl with 2 vaginas? Didn't she like do some porno or something?
Probably.
I hope he tweeted her because they're a match made in fucking him.
A match made in fucking.
So this is like 4 years old. This Reddit.
Yes.
But it came up in conversation.
The most current of topics.
And I forgot about how funny it actually was. So I started looking up some of the questions on the.
It was a Reddit Ask Me Anything.
Yeah. So like it starts out with he says I'm the guy with 2 penises. Both are 100% functional. What I was born with is called dysphalia. I did not absorb a twin. It's not genetic or inherited. I'm bisexual in a committed relationship with a man and a woman. He's got a dick for each. But have permission to
Is it like specific or does he switch off?
I don't know, but he says he has permission to stray only with James Franco. So you guys know. So a little inside knowledge on the
James.
fella.
He's reaching out. 4 years ago.
And then it has some pictures.
If battle lines are drawn on which dick goes to which person, they're crossed. Is that cheating? Like, how could you just touch one without the other, though?
I know,
You're just looking at it.
No, you see, dude, you touched my straight dick.
Yeah, you got to touch my
And
best
you're
dick.
supposed to be only on the gay dick.
That's so ridiculous.
It is super ridiculous.
And to paint a mental picture, it is a side-by-side.
Side-by-side, not over-under.
It's not an over-under
It's like
shotgun
a
style.
side-by-side 12 gauge, not an over-under.
He's more set up like a coach gun.
The
Yeah.
first
You got the
question.
double barrel.
The first question on there was my favorite, though. So when you masturbate, how do you control the mouse?
Well, with your VR headset, that problem's fucking solved,
Oh,
dude.
shit. That guy needs one of those. Have you ever done this? Step 1. Tell someone you don't know, I have 13 inches of penis. Step 2, offer to show them. Step 3, whip out penis number 1 to mild disappointment. Step 4, whip out penis number 2 for the big reveal. Well, have you? He says, no, I have not.
God damn it.
God damn it!
It's a missed opportunity.
13 inches of dick. I didn't say how it's divvied up.
This was a actually interesting fact about it. Are there any possible complications you have to watch for? My prostate gets inflamed if I don't ejaculate enough.
Whoa.
I'm probably the only guy with a legal reason to orgasm at least once every day or 2 days. My prostate gets stimulation from both cocks and creates a lot of seminal fluid.
Jesus.
So when I come, it has to be squeezed every few days to get all the excess out. Otherwise, I feel bloated. It feels bloated and painful.
You have a bloated prostate?
So that is the guy we need to tweet to send loads to Dave because he can do the work of 2
Once a
people.
day.
It's more efficient.
It's more efficient, and we're doing him a favor.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one.
This is a good humanitarian effort to relieve this dude's
Prostate
loads.
We can't have him feeling prostate bloat.
So this is one that actually makes me think that, like, okay, this guy's just trolling and this might not be real because of his response to this question.
Okay.
So have you ever had any special reaction from a doctor with this? And he says, yeah, one grabbed like 5 others in the building. That was the last time my mom let anyone examine me for any reason besides personal checkups. She said, my son is not a freak show, and slapped one of them. Now,
Moms are overprotective, though, of your
Yeah.
2 dicks.
I hope that's real.
He's got a
'Cause
big
it's amazing.
one, you know.
Like, I want all of this to be real because it's so ridiculously good.
That could be a possibility. If fucking doctors seeing that shit, like, dude, come here.
Well, no, they have, like, pretty much at all times in any medical building, there's people training and people that have seen it all.
yeah.
And they drag the motherfucking newbies.
Come look at this shit!
Yeah. So a doctor's like, all right, let me check your dick out for dick checking reasons. And then he goes, oh my God. Hey, Tim! Grab Bill and Linda!
You're an asshole, Tim.
Come and look at these dicks.
Look at these dicks.
One of my other favorite ones was, I'm sorry I stole your first choice of username, was written by Suck Both My Dicks.
That's the best comment of the whole thing. It has to be.
Dude. What Reddit is this on?
Oh, holy shit, I didn't see that before. Well, I have to say I've gotten quite a few messages in my inbox about this AMA. We're soulmates. I'm the girl with the 2 vaginas. And then someone said, oh my God, you guys have to have children and populate the earth with the next level of evolution. Double genitals.
Fucking X-Men with double genitalia.
That's their only special power.
Someone asked, do you have a favorite? And he said, yeah, the right one. The left one has a grudge against me for it too.
Well, it's probably the one that's all connected weird.
Which one does he piss
If you have
out
a double,
of?
if you
He
have
pisses
a,
out of both.
Crooked and
So when he
pisses out of
pisses,
both.
it's like a pitchfork? Like it splits it up?
No, I don't. It just pisses. He just
So-
pisses at the same time.
so during normal sex, if he cream pies, one's outside just dumping it on the fucking thigh.
Like, no, he orgasms differently with each one.
No way.
What,
someone-
like only one barrel's loaded at a time, whatever one
Well, no,
you're
he
paying
has to-
attention
he has to get
like a
I don't-
Nerf gun.
I
It
don't
just
fucking-
knows which
Man,
dart
I don't
to
know the
shoot.
science behind this shit
Dylan,
yet.
shh. How do his dicks work?
Well, here's an answer to one of your questions. Can one be hard and the other not? Always starts that way. Left one starts getting a semi first. Then stops at a certain point. Right one then gets rock hard, and if I'm horny enough, the left one will continue to stiffen up and get bigger. Once or twice, with a cock ring on, they've both been equally rock hard. 1 cock ring or 2, and he said 3. What a dumb dick. Fuck that guy.
Fuck him and his 2 dicks.
1 cock ring or 2. He says 3.
You know, if somebody's asking you about your dick the whole time, you're gonna throw some fucking smart ass answers.
What's it like having both of them in the same hole? Snug? It's nice. I like hearing the moaning from
That's a
the
snug
person
fit.
I'm squeezed inside of. Ugh, it just made it.
You kind of don't say squeezed when you're in them situations.
So this person says,
Squeezed.
just to summarize what we've learned, and there's some information in this paragraph here that I haven't seen in the thread, so maybe it got deleted, but he says he's bisexual, he's attractive, he lives in a threesome, he likes fisting others and being fisted, he likes putting things down his urethra, He casually mentions the time 6 people had sex with him simultaneously. He shoots 12 times when he comes. Straight men magically turn bi-curious around him. And on top of that, he has 2 penises. Well played, God. Good to know you didn't waste that extra penis on a prude.
Straight up.
Holy shit. He's got a lot of dick to go around.
Right?
I'm gonna fucking use the shit out of this thing.
Imagine if it was like some priest or something, you know? Like,
What?
you ain't never, dude ain't never gonna fucking use them. This guy, at least he's fucking whoring around.
Yeah. You know, if you got it flaunted, I guess.
Yeah. If I had 2 dicks, fuck. Well, I already fuck a lot, but still.
So the big question last night, and I couldn't find it until today, was if he did porn, because we fucking looked. I found another guy that had 2 dicks fucking some chick, but they looked fake. The one dick didn't look real.
I can't imagine this problem is very common.
You gotta look. Sometimes you gotta fuck up your Google search and get real facts about shit when you want to talk about nonsense.
And you never get a direction when you look at penises.
So someone asked if he ever considered a career in porn, and he said he considered it, but decided against it. It's one thing to be unique. It's another thing to be a novelty. I'd only be popular for so long, then I'd just be another blip in the hiccup of the porn business. Like,
he's
shut
not
the fuck up, man.
He's not wrong though.
He's not, but
like that Octomom shit, she did one, and
collect the
like,
goddamn paycheck.
Terrible.
Fuck that, broad.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't. I knew better.
He said the pay is shit from what I've seen, and I don't need money. I would think that a double dick dude in porn is going to get paid
pretty well.
fat.
No,
Like,
if
over
I remember,
time,
He's going to
though.
get paid for each dick.
if I remember right, there was porn companies offering him bucks to do a video.
Well, yeah, do the one, and don't do any more.
Yeah, just do the one.
You have pre-existing double dick guy knowledge.
I remember this coming up years ago.
That's a yes.
Last one is somebody asked if they hang to one side of his pants or do they split the seam. And he says, when I go commando, which is almost always except in winter, they
You
take
have
their
to.
own sides. The seam can be a pain sometimes because the skin between them is a little delicate. and
Yeah,
sensitive.
dude, like the bit between your fingers webbing.
Imagine him
Is it
getting a
li-
paper cut right there.
Yeah, a
What
paper.
the 2 penis man say to the tailor when he asked if he dresses to the left or the right?
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
I let out the most timid. Both. Maybe both. Well, thanks for the double dicked update, Dylan.
That was interesting. I mean, it was no fucking replacement for movie review, but, you know, it was something.
I can't believe you still.
You know what, man? I have
You
a
have
lot
a
of shit
weekly-
going on right now, and
have
I
a
had to
weekly-
squeeze a movie in.
An hour and a half, dude.
Yeah, and I was already tired.
You get to see
And I
Mila
have a
Jovovich's tits like fucking 5 times.
I have a fucking comfy couch, and I was laying down on my couch watching this movie and nodded out a few times.
After being awake like 20 hours.
yeah,
or
dude, I
something.
fucking work all night.
Don't you fucking defend
Hey,
him, Matt.
I understand the ways of the Troxel, man.
You know, had a lot of shit going on. I had to get ready for this trip and a show.
Well, so here's the thing. Next week, I'm assuming you're going to do double duty.
Yeah, I'll watch it too. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
I'm gonna
he
be in
can't-
Utah
he
all the
can't
time
handle
off
that.
So-
that I have from working. I'm gonna be in a hotel.
In a
room.
hotel, you'll have time to watch the
I had
movie.
an idea for this. The Fifth Element is too good to just schluff over. I want him, without promising 2 movies, I'd rather get one good fucking
genuine-
review of this goddamn movie. If he has time for 2, watch it the fuck again. I've seen that movie probably more than any other movie I've ever seen.
I've seen The Fifth Element a lot.
Maybe I'll watch that in a new movie.
Oh, and then surprise us?
You want to do a mystery movie?
Maybe I'll watch something that came out in the last 25 years.
Yeah, hit it.
What year did Fifth Element come out?
97.
97?
Yes.
It's 21 years old, or it will be.
It can drink. It can
From
drink.
what, like, we'll talk about it next week.
You're going to be our Utah correspondent. You have to give us
fucking
Utah
give you the
news while
weather
you're up
updates.
there.
I can give you LA updates.
So
Stay the fuck away from LA.
Always.
So minus the air quality in Salt Lake City, that place is pretty fucking clean. If you're in a ghetto, like, it's still not that bad because it's Utah.
There's no Mormon gangs.
It's
and
Mormons
hood.
that fell a little
No, it's
into
the Mennonites.
Dude.
The shifty Mennonites.
No, but you should just, when you do see a homeless person or like a drug addict on the street, they're fucking really crazy though. Like for some reason, they're really bad off there when you see them. You should
Like they're so
interview
fucked
one.
up the Mormons won't even be nice to him.
Yes.
Jesus.
You should interview one if you fucking come across one with your fucking voice recorder app on your phone for the show.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
You know what's real weird though? You're gonna walk around and you're gonna see all these like tall, white, blonde bitches with perfectly white teeth that are all perfect. It's like some weird, pure race shit going on there.
I'm gonna join their religion and let you know.
So you're gonna join the Mormons.
Mormon eugenics.
So
It's
Who's gonna join
super.
Scientology?
yeah, we need someone to cover all
Like
the bases.
nobody's a mutt, and you put it in dog.
Dave's
terms.
gonna join ISIS.
Oh,
That's
he
the only
probably-
place I
think
look
he
like I
already
fit
did.
in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dave's already in ISIS.
Do you see everybody scared because there's ISIS people taking selfies in front of things now?
Oh,
Yeah, like in New York, one took a picture. He had like a balaclava of the logo across his mouth. He put it up real quick. Took a picture of himself in front of the New York Museum.
oh shit!
And then another one did it on one of the bridges. Like they're like, yeah, with like whatever the target may be in the
Fucking
background.
here.
Well, it's better than blowing it up.
Well, that's like the scary part, Dave. They're gonna be.
That's their plot now. They're gonna take selfies in front of shit.
Yeah, they're just gonna take over white girl culture.
It's the
They start wearing Uggs.
It's the ominous threat of like, check out what I'm gonna
get
do.
I get it. I'm just,
He's fucking one of them though.
He is.
That's why he's just fucking.
ISIS is taking selfies away from us, though,
He's
guys.
glossing this over.
He's yawning already, man. You got him so mad and worked up. He's tired now.
I am tired now.
Well, it is past his bedtime.
He's like my dog. He burned all his energy on his new toy, and he's like, "I'm sleeping."
Well, that segment was fucking good, man. Like, Jesus,
His body armor super drink ain't doing shit for him
No.
right now with that fireball next to him.
Should have a little bit
yeah.
more fireball.
No.
Get in there.
No.
One more. For
The
me.
Allendale limited bottle.
Allendale Limited Fireball.
It was aged in a
But yeah, seriously.
pantry.
When I rolled into LA for New Year's Eve, it was just a smoke-filled nonsense.
Yeah, how was the Joe Rogan show? You didn't say any of that.
Yeah, we didn't get there. We got Dave.
I just fucking asked.
I know, but I was trying to bring it up earlier, and then Dave got mad. And
He's like when a girl's at a restaurant, you never go out and eat anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what do you fucking think we're doing,
now.
you dumb bitch?
anyway.
I'm like, hey, talk about it. Well, we didn't bring it up.
We didn't bring it up.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna gloss over the facts of this situation of what just happened and continue talking. No, we rolled in and the fucking smoke in California. Like, once you get past the border and start getting into like the valley, like when you drop down a little bit, where fucking can't remember what city it is, but I was like, fucking smoke already. Those goddamn fires.
Thousand Palms and all that area.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. For the first day, it was real smoky.
That place is typically smog free from the being so close to the ocean for the most part. So that it's lingering. That means how much shit's actually burning.
We stayed in like northeast LA, which wasn't terrible. We had a cool Airbnb and shit. But yeah, like outside it was like, ugh. I feel like I'm smoking just standing outside. Like it's pretty gross.
It's gonna be like that in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ended that in the goddamn inversion.
So LA is still kind of standing, but it is burning.
Yeah, we we went to this. We were looking for like somewhere to eat and like hang out for the first night because we got there a day early.
You went to that burger joint, didn't
Oh
you?
no, that was the second day. But we went to this place called Greyhound Bar and Grill or something like that. But the first place we looked up had like good reviews and mapped it, got there, and it was this place called Vernon, California. I don't know if you know where Vernon, California is. Super industrial, scary as fuck. So I like started looking up the crime stats, and it said this city is safer than 0% of cities in America.
Is that by Fullerton?
I don't know.
it's somewhere.
I don't have internet.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But so we roll up to the bar where we were gonna go, like the bar and grill or whatever, and it was boarded up, dark. There was nothing, and it didn't say anything on the fucking Google Maps. And I'm like, we should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, change of plans.
We ended up in this place called Alhambra, California, which is like it's a Asian,
Isn't it Alhambra?
maybe, I don't know. It's a
There's an Alhambra High School in Phoenix.
Matt tried to pull something up and just two dicks popped up on the screen.
Like a black screen Apple zoomed into dicks. God damn it.
Alhambra, California, there is a place called Greyhound Bar and Grill, which is the best burger I've fucking ever had. Holy
Ever.
shit, that burger was good.
Hey, well, remember that place we would go to when we'd go on tour through LA? That fucking burger joint?
Oh, dude, what the fuck was that place called?
Like Sonny's Burgers,
dude.
That place. It's one of those walk-up like diner joints where you can't go in, but there's like the pickup and the order in the pickup windows, and there's like a few picnic tables off to the side.
Those are legit,
dude. That burger will change your fucking life,
bro.
It was so good.
But yeah, I went to another burger place the next day called Grill 'Em All.
Oh god.
And it's a fucking
brother.
heavy metal burger shop, brother.
Grill 'Em All.
And all the burgers are named after bands.
Damn it.
Oh, here's your last Google search: Vernon crime rate.
Ridiculous.
Grill 'em all.
The overall crime rate in Vernon is 12,392% higher than the national average.
Oh, 12,000%.
For every 100,000 people, there are 970 daily crimes that occur.
What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck,
Vernon is
dude?
safer than 0% of the cities in the United States. In Vernon, you have 1 in 1 chance of becoming a victim of any crime.
1 in 1?
1 in 1.
But hey, those stats are fucking
That's
flawed. You
100%.
escaped.
Dude, I was like, fuck this, let's go
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Fuck all that.
But yeah, the Grill 'Em All place had a burger that I didn't eat because it was just too much to think about.
It had grilled cheese sandwiches.
It was,
or some
it was
shit?
called the Behemoth, and it had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches for the bun.
Oh wow.
You pussy.
It was that's too
Diabetes.
much. That was right before going to see Joe Rogan. I didn't want to get
You
all
all
fucking
bloat.
super
Wait,
full.
it's a full like
It's a grilled cheese
bread.
sandwich.
Hold on, bread, cheese, bread, and then sandwich shit,
Then
and
burger.
bread, cheese, bread.
So good, dude.
4 slices of bread.
It's a grilled cheese sandwich on each side of burger and all the other shit on the burger.
You remember that KFC thing they had for a while where it was fried chicken instead of buns?
Yeah.
That was amazing. I'm all about that kind of shit.
I got a picture of this 12,392% higher.
Fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it's scary,
Vernon,
dude.
California. You never hear about it because everybody is dead.
It's definitely super industrial area.
That's why I asked if it's by Fullerton, because where we stayed to play that show in that terrible bar was fucking rough.
Look what's around it. Fucking aluminum place, a swap meet.
Flow serve.
Dave, you heard about Fullerton, didn't you?
I did.
That
That sounded like a terrible fucking time.
Well, I can actually say that I've played a private show for a biker gang.
The Mongols.
The fucking Mongols, dude.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know how this works.
But when we first got there during
They
the
like
day,
you guys?
Yeah.
that
We had a
was-
great response in a weird... This club had no stage or PA when we got there. Like, did you guys bring the cables? And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did we bring the cables?
Cables?
I was literally playing
XLR cables to make the little PA work.
They had like 212 cabs.
How did Virulent do that?
We did it, and it was rad, but it was an exclusive private party for the Mongols in the 601 Club in Fullerton.
Wow.
But it was so close to
Those guys are like mortal enemies of the Hells Angels.
Well, I wasn't representing any white sets
No,
of
sure.
these dudes. I was just like, showed up. I'm like, you know what? When you play out on the road, brother, you just show up, and sometimes the club is what it is, and you just got to do your job.
Right.
So we did it, and it was fine. But we were so close in the Anaheim bubble for fucking Disneyland. Our Motel 6 was $138
Yeah.
Ugh.
for the
Goddamn.
worst of rooms.
Wow.
So
We had to periodically go out and check on the tour wagon.
Just to make sure they're still there.
we talked to the Denny's. We're like, can we back the trailer into your fucking
Dumpster
the
area.
dumpster area? Yeah.
It was lit.
Right.
Oh, it was lit as fuck, fam.
Fuck you.
So, no,
Did they say yes or no?
it was. We were at a quadruple Motel 6. It was terrible, and there was hookers going door to door, seeing if anybody needed service.
Which one of you assholes said yes?
None of us.
No, not even Keith?
Keith was single at the time, but check this out. So we got hammered. We got hammered at the bar. There was the worst strip club across the bar that some people went to.
The shitty titty.
The Shitty Titty.
Is that what you guys called it?
Yeah, I didn't go there, but I went to, like, Keith went there, and I think Jay. Did Oompa go there? No, Oompa wasn't there.
No, it was Jay and Keith though for sure went in that.
Yeah,
place,
but so
which are friends of the band and bandmates of ours.
yeah. So like they went there, and I was like looking everywhere for them, and I went to the bartender. Like, hey, have you seen these people? Because they knew we were there because we were playing, and he goes, they went where I told them not to. I was like, what? He's like, the Shitty Titty. It's horrible in there. They left with snail tracks on their fucking
Yup.
jeans. But anyway, we drank hard at that bar. They drank hard at the titty bar. We went to Denny's that was in the parking lot of our hotel, and they had booze too. Plus we bought booze because I'm me, and I share. And Allan does it too. There's many shows we're like, let's go drink in the car. So we were fucking shit-faced.
Not as much as Keith, though.
And we're like, finally finished the night, the food, get back to the rooms, and we're just like chilling over the balcony. And that's when we noticed these hookers going door to door, and the pimps were in the parking lot watching they bottom bitches and shit, or whatever the terminology is. And Keith, drunk as fuck, go, dude, echo, dude. Is that a fucking hooker?
Go in, get inside, get in,
Yeah,
get the
and like,
fuck in the room.
All the pimp dudes looked up at our rooms, and I was like, Keith, shut the fuck up. This whole area was so fucking shady.
Keith was so fucked up. Our server at Denny's, this poor old man.
He's like 198 years old. This
poor
guy.
old dude, like bringing us our food, super nice, but just elderly and just trying his best.
I did my best.
We leave him a fucking tip, right? And Keith is pulling out a couple bucks out of his pocket to leave a tip.
Puts
but
it
he's
in
so fucked up. He dips syrup all over the
He
bills.
grabs everybody's bills, and you know how like a plate has that little like lower ditch.
Oh, yeah.
Filled that lower ditch on top of everybody's money with maple syrup. Like it'd be a Jurassic Park fucking.
Why did he do that?
He blacked out drunk.
He was trying to smoke in this Denny's, and
Yeah.
it was like Keith was white girl wasted.
Sounds like it. God damn.
There's a picture of it somewhere where Allan took it, and it was inside that Denny's, and he's like, "If you're Keith so hard, you forgot how to Keith."
Yeah.
So we took the dollars out of the thing, and then we threw 20 on top of not on top of it because it's gonna be damn sticky. But like we put a napkin on top of the money that was sticky, and then another 20 on top of that, and said, "Sorry, man, our friend's an asshole."
Yeah.
Because this dude was on point for being elderly.
A bunch of drunk assholes at like 2 a.m. at his Denny's, like an unreasonable crowd to have to fucking serve.
Sure. Yeah, you guys are probably unreasonable assholes.
Yes,
on
typically.
a normal day.
Right, not drunk out of state.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to find.
That's
Where the fuck Vernon is in relation to that, because
I had a great time in California, considering it's California. But yeah, California, I would never fucking move there for any reason.
I don't understand why, unless it's like work and you have to. Like if your job says you're going to California to do this whatever project we have for you, and that's all there is to it, then I get it. Then you're kind of forced into it, and hopefully they'll pay you to like cover your ridiculous rent that you get.
Right.
I have friends
But-
trying to get out of there right now.
There's no long-term reason to live in California at all. God, look at Dave. He is so
Drunk? No, I'm sobering up.
All the night ones you guys get pretty hammered.
I'm doing okay.
I had one beer and I have to piss a whole bunch again for the second time today.
Make sure you collect it, because that shit is cancer curing, dude. You're just flushing away cancer cures.
So
Dude,
piss into
we
this
need a-
empty beer bottle, and then we're gonna shoot it into your butt before we leave.
We don't need plumbing down here. We're just gonna bucket.
We're just gonna bucket.
We're gonna be healthy as fuck by pissing into each other's asses from now on.
It's gonna be a pre-show ritual where we inject others' urines into our butts.
What's a butts?
God damn it! That's twice.
Dylan dropped the ball. Everybody, we're sorry.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's
We
gone
can
right
talk
now,
some
so we can talk shit real quick. That fucking piece of shit didn't He fell asleep watching The Fifth Element, you guys.
It was after a long day. I get that, but do it again on the next day or something.
Yeah.
He did say he was enjoying it.
He better have said
He said that to fucking stave off the wrath.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to monitor his viewing.
This
like-
next month's gonna be tough. But Dave came over and we watched it.
Yeah.
Enjoyed every minute of it.
Good, because that's what you do.
You might not know this because Dave learned this.
I learned this.
During the Plava Laguna fucking singing part at the end. During the slow part before the beat comes in.
Yeah.
It pans over the camera to the crowd and you see like a kind of older looking dude watching, and the camera like
Surrounded by chicks.
awkwardly stays on it for a minute. that is the person that sang the song dressed in drag as a guy.
Oh.
It's like this older chick.
Did she actually sing the song, or I thought they digitally
did the parts where later when the beat's coming, like.
But then there was that chick that can actually fucking sing it now.
That Korean chick. She
Yeah,
covered
I watched that after we watched
Like,
it.
this is impossible to actually be sung by a human.
Wrong.
You could tell in that movie when it's midied corrected. But
Sure.
I guess the original chick sang it really close. They just had to like chop it
and clean it up.
But
a
you
little.
can hear because that programming stuff wasn't the best in '97, so it's like.
I got to give that movie credit though. Like all the scenes, like as far as like the computer graphics and all that shit go, is
They hold up pretty well.
They did a really
And
good job.
the city, just the futuristic city part, like that still looks great to this day. Like
the car chase.
I even said it. I was like, dude, in '97, I used top of the line computers in '97. This must have taken frickin' forever.
You're missing out on a good movie that you totally had the opportunity to watch,
Dude,
man.
I watched most of it. I just missed some things.
What things?
I don't know. There was points where I'm like, why the fuck? What's happening? Why?
So I considered this movie too good for him to just slough through.
Yes.
It's not like it's Top Gun.
I'm sorry. It's been a busy
He's a
week.
fucking liar.
I actually was looking forward to watching that one, and I just got comfy and fell asleep a couple
So
times.
that pushes off wrestling at least an extra week.
Hey, I'll give you that one.
Punished.
I'll give you that one. I fucked up, Dave. I fucked up, and I will allow that because I'm a decent human being that can accept
really
things
hard
like
to
that.
fall asleep
You're a
during
fucking
WrestleMania.
liar.
We're all just here sleeping, not talking, but it's tracking our.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be on the edge of your fucking seats.
I am still just like, I think about it and I get like this sick to my stomach. Like, I can't believe I'm watching this.
Much like Dylan with sushi, like everybody said to try sushi and it's gross. Like I've had a lot of people be like, bro, wrestling is so tight. And I sit through it and I'm like, it's fucking terrible.
I don't want to give away anything from Joe Rogan's fucking show, but he goes into a pretty awesome pro wrestling section, and it's fucking. I was dying laughing because all I could hear was all you assholes fucking agreeing with him.
I saw him when he was
Goddamn right.
here, and the joke is he nailed it. But you go to his shows that are left if you're out there. And
This is all the material he did was going to be on his next special, probably. So
oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
how you do it. They
Yeah.
tour it, then they film it, and then never do it again.
yeah.
So.
But it was really good, and it'll be, you'll be able to relate to that when it comes out, and you'll
When I was
want to watch it.
when wrestling got its big resurgence in like the late 90s, when it started coming back huge.
When the Attitude Era hit, brother.
That fucking attitude here. It's all shit. It's all shit. I tried to do everybody's watching it. Let me see what I'm missing,
Yeah.
Fucking watch wrestling for like a week or two at night before I'd have to go, to like soccer practice and shit. It's so shitty.
So
Terrible.
My 11,
it's
12-year-old
garbage, Dylan.
brain went, this is fucking trash.
So me finding something to get Dave mad this week during the WrestleMania is easy.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything.
You
That's
just play that
yeah.
before we even start WrestleMania.
Why is the segment Dave mad this week an hour long?
It's the Why is Dave Mad bonus episode?
Dude, I want to drink. We should all drink heavy through it. We might have to have a sleepover like when we were
might,
fucking
yeah.
kids. But
A WrestleMania sleepover? Holy shit, that sounds awesome.
Oh,
Bring your jammies.
we need the fucking button-up onesies where you can fucking scratch the carpet and shock each other.
After Blair goes to bed, we play hide and seek.
Yes. Holy shit.
Oh my
A bunch
god.
of grown ass men doing like fucking sleepover shit.
We're already watching wrestling. We might as well fucking pull out our
Dude.
fucking pacifiers.
Oh, hey, did you guys go in my kitchen today at all?
No.
You see that badass popcorn maker?
No.
Dude, it's like carnival quality.
Really?
It's the shit. So
Does
we'll
it
get
have,
the,
does it have
Why
wheels?
the fuck is
Yep.
no popcorn down here then?
we'll fire
What the
that
fuck
fucker
is up
up.
with that?
I didn't know you guys like popcorn. Got it.
I don't. I actually don't like popcorn because it always gets stuck in my mouth all fucked up, but I can't not eat it when
As
it's
I just
sitting there.
asked, who doesn't like popcorn? It just merp.
There it is. The
There
one
it is.
guy.
Motherfucker hates popcorn but loves wrestling. That's the kind of
No,
person we're
I'll
dealing
eat
with.
popcorn. I like caramel corn a lot, but I don't like that it gets stuck in my mouth all fucked up.
I don't like watching wrestling
At all, ever.
because it sucks.
He gets stuck.
Oh yeah, so back when I said I had friends that tried to get me to watch wrestling, I fucking went and saw No Holds Barred in the theater.
Oh man,
The movie about wrestling that
that's
starred
stupid.
the
Don't
Hulk.
watch that.
gross.
It was the shit to those people at the time.
Not me. A real wrestling fan and an intellectual.
As an intellectual.
Those two terms don't go together, man. Ever.
The show is turning to what makes Dave mad this week. Look at him.
Right now, it's Dylan. This moment, it's Dylan.
You're gonna get the.
What makes Dave mad this week?
Apparently, a lot of things.
What makes Dave mad this week?
You're gonna get the pinnacle of wrestling though, because WrestleMania 17.
There's no pinnacle.
No,
That's a fucking valley.
It's all valleys to us, brother.
that's like saying, "Well, this trash is at the top of the landfill, so it's not trash
Hey.
yet."
The only valley is Death Valley, where the Undertaker's from, brother.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
One WrestleMania is Top Gun to the 10th power. It's horrible.
You only have to watch one.
It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then you're going to
That
make us
makes
do
me wanna
another one.
fucking strangle you
I will
right
make
now,
you do
Dylan.
another one because, you know, this one's just going to be good enough where I won't have to make you do anything.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
So, no, for real. The way this show works is we did a
I've
thing
seen that
one
movie.
time. What's the next thing? It's going to escalate from
Gonna
this
get
point
worse.
forward.
It's gonna get. We're gonna end up. He's gonna run out. We're gonna watch like luchador shit. 'Cause
The fitness challenge is going to turn into Fight Club in a very short amount of time. Like, it's going to be like, oh, I could fucking fence you better. And then they're going to take fencing lessons.
dude,
I don't want to do that.
Did you notice
guys
that was
totally
the first
fucking
time
fence.
that the fitness challenge was brought up?
Yeah.
I made it a point not to say anything.
will you guys
And
joust?
Dylan isn't even the one that brought it up.
It's fine.
Yeah, we were talking about more important things than me whooping your ass at some dumb competition.
Check
All
this
right.
out. As a
Fine.
a host of the podcast Field Trip, I have free passes to a VR zombie killing experience in a warehouse.
Ooh, I heard about those.
I have 4 of them.
What?
There's 4 of us.
Are we zombie VR killing?
We
You're
should
basically the
definitely do that.
Ghostbusters for zombies.
Oh, dude, when and where?
We just go. I have free passes for 1 run in the thing.
Okay.
So basically, it's a warehouse.
Yeah.
It has the geometry in it, but it's all barren.
Yeah.
Like just flat paint. But when you have the VR shit on, it fills out like whatever the geometry is.
Yeah.
And I guess it's really high-powered gaming laptops on a backpack.
Shit.
So that's what's feeding you the visuals.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go do that
All right.
on my treat.
Fucking A.
Look at all these friends giving us cool shit to do.
Just more things to beat Dave at.
Who do you think's gonna get a higher score, Matt? I'm gonna give this to Dave because I've seen Dylan play video games and he's terrible.
Well, it's all 4 of us, so there's gonna be a 1 through 4.
I'm not worried about
I'm a
beating you
solid
guys.
2 in this.
I don't care if
Definitely.
I beat anybody but Dave.
If I'm
Definitely
not,
not getting last.
if
Definitely
I'm not
not gonna beat
hungover, I'll get first. I think.
Yeah. It'll be a battle for the top between me and you.
Yeah.
Jesus, listen to you fucking 2 fuckers.
And then the
Well, we don't have the Patreon
Me and
PS4, so we don't know your skills yet, Dave.
Yeah.
You could tell us how good you are.
Me and
on
Dave
Steam
could just
all
team
day.
up behind the scenes and just fucking
right?
wreck
Rape
house.
you guys.
Dude, I will dump.
Just shoot each other.
I will dump the contents of both of my dicks on both of you guys at the same time.
oh, Matt's deep dark secret is he is the double dick
You're
guy.
double dick dude?
Yeah,
That's his name on Reddit.
that's how I knew that wasn't photoshopped.
I took that picture.
Allan's only tasted one of them.
Yeah,
though.
he only showed me the
He'll
one.
only let you
Cut
taste
or
one of
uncut.
I get the gay dick.
them. Of course.
The straight dick is reserved for
That's really
Cheyenne.
see. That might be a troll if he's saying one's for one way and the other's the other. Brother.
He didn't say that,
No, I'm
but he
just-
said he is bisexual with a man. He's in a relationship with a man and a woman.
Oh, so I just in my own head said,
No, I said he's got one for both, making the dumb
but
joke.
he did say that they have a preference for which one they like to get on, didn't he?
He said he has a preference for which
He
one he
does. I see.
likes better.
you know,
So he does have a gay dick and one straight dick.
it's like how you have 2 of the same base. You favor one.
Yeah. And the other one sits right over there and collects dust. Yeah.
Yeah. So your left dick collects dust when it's fuck time.
I'm assuming that the right one is secretly gay because it's on the right.
Oh my god.
Secretly.
So that was actually
Still in the closet.
clever, Dylan. Good
Yeah,
job,
wow.
man.
That was...
First political joke of the podcast by me.
God damn it. Fucking. What are you doing right there?
Oh, I'm looking up stupid shit to play over when Dave talks.
Dave's falling asleep.
I think
I know.
It's fucking past his bedtime. It's 7:30.
Hey,
tired.
It's 7:30 at night, you old fuck.
it's pretty cool for us is earlier today, I was on the Dick Show for a minute for his live stream.
Yeah, we postponed practice for you.
Yeah, well, it's important shit.
we also practiced our every genre band for the first time in a
Ghost
minute.
Walk
Yeah,
practice.
knock the dust off. I was the only one
Yeah.
that seemed prepared. That's
The
cool.
Dude, you need to stop with that.
the
shit right
post-holiday refreshing.
Yeah. Well, it's been for that band for Ghost Walk. It's been kind of like just getting everything together and
We've
shit
been
going
recording
again.
and tracking, and
Yeah.
then
And a
sicknesses,
pregnancy
and then-
happened.
yeah, all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Dylan got pregnant.
Dylan
Like
had
that
a-
Arnold
had a baby.
Schwarzenegger movie.
Everybody dumped their 2 dicks into him.
Yeah.
That's
Something's bound to happen with that amount of shit. Injecting urine into your ass and other things into your ass.
That's how you
It's
get
a lot of
babies.
fluids. Yeah. I think that's how babies are made.
You inject urine into the fatty tissue.
And
of
this
your
is why you
ass.
correct us at nfhcpodcast@gmail.com.
Anyway, back to the Dick Show, the Double Dick Show.
Yeah, the double dick show. We're changing our name. There's the Dick Show, and then us, the Double Dick Show. But no, I got to call in and talk to him. Asterios was on the show a couple weeks ago, and
Our show.
Our show,
on
yeah.
the show, and there was a part in the interview. I'm sure you guys might have. I'm sure everybody heard that when he.
Sure, he was off mic for fucking 30 seconds almost.
30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
And he started out with like this really
Wretch, like,
Yeah.
bleh, like.
So
I was like, what the fuck?
like an asshole that I am, I saved that clip and I sent it to the Dick Show, which is
Which is his resident
his
podcast,
usual
yeah.
hangout for being a guest on a podcast. So they wanted to play it, and I emailed Asterios to talk to him about it, and he is not thrilled with that idea. But
Is he going to sue you for $20 million?
as soon as he wins or loses the $20 million lawsuit he's in now. But yeah, I got to go on there for a minute and talk about that. And dude, the Dick Show likes us.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
We are Dick approved.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah,
I got one of those.
If anybody,
Just one. Just one.
if anybody's looking for another podcast to listen to during the week, I would highly recommend the Dick Show.
I approve the Dick Show as Matt from this show.
Yes. If you want to see, here's the thing. His website is thedickshow.com, thedickshow.com. If you go to dickshow.com, it's very different.
It's like meatspin.com.
It's yeah, you don't go to dickshow.com.
Lemonparty.org.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, Lemon Party, our fine listeners.
I like those fake
go
ones that are
there,
going
you
around.
guys.
Tired of being in the Democratic or
Yeah,
Republican
yeah.
Party?
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
the Lemon Party. And it's like, oh man.
Nice.
Epic trolls. But yeah, so I got to do that today. That was cool. Happy.
I can't believe
Yeah.
that hosting is still going.
But
for the Lemon Party.
he wouldn't get on there with you, would he?
No,
Asterios.
Asterios is not
He's
not
not happy
happy
with-
right now. That's okay. I
Hey,
didn't do it.
Was it? How's it go? All publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Is that? A
So
thing?
that's what he gets. But so yeah.
Thanks, Asterios.
What are we playing this week?
Let's do that band Vexes.
You want to play Vexes?
Yeah.
All right. Where
I-
are they from?
They are from New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
All right.
I found them from just a Facebook promotional fucking. They just sponsored their whole page, and I found them from that way. Emailed them. They said it's cool.
All right.
It's a cool
They
song
are
too.
They are very cool.
So we'll get some Vexes in on you.
VEXES is their name.
Are they like facebook.com/?
I don't know that. We'll put it in the show.
We'll put it in the
notes.
show description.
Our show notes have been on point from Sir Allan of Dale.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I put some work into that. I can't put what Dylan's movie was, and I can't put what your homework is.
Slap the shit out of
some
him.
motherfucker named Dylan dropped the ball.
Dumb, stupid Dick Dylan.
Disappointing by design.
That's what happens when you live in Whitman.
He's awful quiet.
I was
Says Dave.
Yeah, right. Sitting there, fucking.
I'm
wake up.
quiet. You're sleeping. There's a difference.
Sleeping motherfucker.
I was bound to disappoint you guys.
The show is so
eventually,
entertaining that even when you're experiencing it live in person,
I'm telling you, you guys fucking gave him a real hard peek.
I think we
it's-
used reserves.
I'm totally crashing.
Oh, he was eating nerds at the fucking
Yeah,
practice pad too.
Oh, you're
I'm
sugar
crashing
rushing.
off of sugar.
Yeah.
I'm crashing off of anger. Yep.
Eating nerds.
We had to
stuffing
ride back
dorks in
with
his
him.
mouth.
He's gonna fucking.
Takes a lot of energy
Damn
to
it.
fuck up songs.
Gonna
and
fall
practice
asleep
all
at the
afternoon,
wheel.
Too.
Oh, shit, I did great today.
You did fine.
Are you joking? That was the best
No,
quote
that-
of the day.
So I guess
All
that's
right.
it.
That's it. If you want to,
This is not for human consumption podcast. NFHCPodcast.com.
.com,
NFHCPodcast@gmail.com.
Facebook.com/NFHCPodcast.
Yeah, it's everywhere, man. Like, find our shit.
Smash that like.
Give,
And,
give us a reason to use Twitter
Smash
because I
that
want
like
to
a
figure it
smash
out.
him on his
Send us
ass.
fucking hate mail or something. Like, correct. Do something. Interact with us, motherfuckers.
Dave hate mail. If you
Yeah.
slide into our DMs, girl. We'll give you Dave's address. Send loads.
Or if you know something that makes Dave mad.
Yes.
Ooh, there you go.
User submissions of what might make Dave mad.
You know what I would like? What would make Dave mad? I would like movie reviews or movie recommendations because we're gonna run out of ideas for this eventually.
Shit.
Not with this motherfucker,
But
dude.
maybe somebody could send us a message with like a really good recommendation. Would your coworker was it your coworker or your roommate that suggested some really stupid
Iron
movie?
Eagle.
Yeah,
Dave's
This is
friend.
a friend of mine.
You can't. We don't want movies like that.
Iron Eagle was great, dude.
It's
It was
niche.
like it was
It's
like the
not-
Top Gun only with F-16s instead of F-14s.
It's the
You
GoBots to
stupid son of a
Transformers of
bitch.
Top
that
Gun.
too. That too.
All right.
They had Luke Gossett Jr. Man.
Hey, a lot of known actors do terrible things.
Yes, they do. All right, guys. This has been Not for Human Consumption, and we're gonna give you some Vexes. We'll see you next week.
Song's rad.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I